Hi, welcome to Hollow Nest Without Time. Ashton is dead for this week. He'll be revived next week. Anyways...
Unless he rolls on that one.
It's sad. Anyways, go.
Hi, I'm Ace, and I'm playing Caleb.
I'm Oscar, and I'm playing Rikiki.
I'm Gabriel, and I'm playing Drum there.
I'm Riley, and I'm playing Bert.
Oh wait, right, what's my name? My name is Peyton. I'm currently the only DM. As I said, Ashton is dead for this week. Last we left off, we were talking about worms and forks and gods. Rikiki was in the ground. Caleb was just vibing.
No, I was listening.
You were listening.
But Caleb's always vibing.
Caleb is in a constant state of vibe.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. Go.
Caleb, the true druid.
Yeah, okay, so, shit, what should we do? I mean, logically speaking, I think that we should stay up top for a little bit, and get some things in order, prepare, and probably we want to head back down, into the caves. We don't actually know how far those things go down, because we went up last time, which I thought we were up the uppest that we could be, but apparently not.
There is more up.
Yeah, and there's probably a lot more down. I've heard of Deep Nest, which I'm going to assume is the deepest, if these people name things based off of depth, which I doubt.
I mean, we are in Dirtmouth, and I guess there's a lot of dirt here, so...
Yeah. There's a little magic dirt.
Bird approved.
Bird approved dirt.
Bird approved.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think we should stay up for a bit of time. I have a lot of things that I need to research, and a lot of things that I need to build, and a lot of things I need to learn, and a lot of things just in general.
You guys do a bad idea.
Bert is going to jump down the well and chill in his room.
You're gonna go to your room?
Alright, cool. I guess now is a good time to say the way that
He starts decorating it like it's a Animal Crossing.
Yeah. I would like to say, once you clear a room, you don't have to fight the enemies in it again, unless I forget which room you've been in, but, like, you just get there, there's nothing there. It's just
This is God room.
It's just God room. You walk in, and all of a sudden, you know everything about it. It's just nice.
I know the entire feng shui of this room.
Yeah. After, this past, approximately half hour of having random knowledge just thrown at you and chaos, knowing things for certain feels so nice.
I'm gonna climb back up the rope. Drumbeer.
Yes.
I need furniture.
Okay. And?
Hey, I said we should get that bench
Can you help me out with this?
when we killed the dude who was sitting on the bench.
We can go back to that later. I don't feel like carrying a bench. I really don't.
I said we should put it in your bag of holding.
My bag of
Along
holding.
with that
I am going to
massive crystal
lift my
boat.
bag of holding, and I'm going to turn it inside out, right into the air, and everything inside of it will be shot out of it into the sky.
Including thousands of crystals.
Yes.
Hundreds of crystals.
Everything.
You're gonna kill all of us.
Picking that up. I don't.
I have 8 arms.
You're shooting bombs.
So,
Not active bombs.
What do you mean non-active bombs? There's one of them's in there and it's still active. It's one of the grenades.
You have that.
Okay.
It belongs to you. You have that, yeah.
Mm,
After the fight with the bomb. Yeah, it's in your pocket.
it's hell.
Yeah.
Everything's falling down. And you take it out. You see one of the grenades, which is the only stable crystal that can fall, because there's actually a pin.
No.
In order for it to explode. You have bags of crystal dust.
Mm-hmm.
That should be fine. You forgot you had a
As long as
couple
it doesn't
just
get in
raw
the water
crystals,
supply.
plus the boat.
Yes, yeah. I originally, when I pulled out my
can you
bag
roll
of
a
holding, was
D20
thinking
really
about
quick
that.
for
Uh-oh.
Seven.
That's not a good number. I don't like that number.
It goes a couple hundred feet.
Fuck!
What was launched just now?
The boat. The big explosive crystal. The
Alright,
one that I hollowed
so
out.
what you see, he wasn't
Oh yes, you know the
So-
giant crystal.
Bert doesn't know.
You know the big enemy
No,
that
I know
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, you
Bert
do, but
doesn't.
Bert does not.
Oh,
That
great.
it's like the Team Rocket when they get blasted up. Ding! Just
Yeah.
gone.
It looks gone right now.
Mind you, Caleb is just watching this, deciding whether to fly up and try to grab it or not.
Yeah, you can't see it.
I think if you try to catch it, it's just gonna.
Well, it's
flatten
hollowed
you.
out.
It
so it's
still
probably
was
light,
very heavy.
but it's also like smooth as hell. So it would it's like
It's like
just
it's
go- okay.
slippery.
Currently, it's acting like a bullet.
Oh no!
It's not looking too hot. It should be like a few minutes until it comes back.
We're just gonna
down.
be walking.
Dromvair
around town.
has
It's gonna be like, Dex saving throw
Also,
for
it
me.
smells really bad.
Can you make like
There's just rotting stuff in
can you
there.
like,
Like it's
make a net?
That's what I was gonna. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend some time trying to like spin, like you know how firefighters have like that tarp they catch people with, but like a couple layers thick, and just made out
yeah.
of
You roll
web.
an intelligence check for me just because you're like, oh wait, I only have a few minutes to do this.
3 plus my intelligence, which is this a saving throw or
it's just a check.
Okay, so 6.
There's string.
Okay,
There's web.
wait, do I have a no? Okay, cool.
It's string.
Yeah, in the span of like 30 seconds, you just have a whole bunch of web.
Okay,
It's
this is
just
gonna
there.
hurt. I'm gonna wait for it to come back into view.
Okay.
I'm gonna and once I see
Should we
it,
just make our Dex saving throws now?
what I'm gonna do, I have a perfect plan for this. Dromvair's plans are obviously infallible.
Why?
That's
did
a
you...
spell
Bert-
that'll make it
Bert is going to ask
explode.
Dromir. Why'd you do that?
Make a point, and that point might get us all killed. But I don't regret it. Dromvair, so I'm gonna wait for it to come into view, and that takes time.
Yeah, it takes like a few minutes. Wouldn't it be crazy if the session ended in like 5 minutes
That'd
and
be
we had
cool.
to like all remake characters?
A TPK caused by Dromvair, which honestly.
one.
Yeah, you can't
Dromvair
honestly
and a
about it.
nuke.
Caleb's famous last words. Dromir, what the fuck?
I feel
That's
like
every-
if anybody would survive, Bert has the highest chance because of evasion.
And also uncanny, so you could just.
Uncanny dodge is an attack.
Well, it's an attack
It
of
does
will.
Oh,
count
I
as
would
an
get-
attack.
Yeah, because
I would get that too, actually.
It's an explosion.
Yeah, you have
I
uncanny
count that
as
as an
well.
attack. It's
So
in
we-
view.
It's in view. How
Can
far away from it is
Bert's little
not
cave room
height-wise, like
be
Uh,
considered a
double your dark
bunker
vision.
for this?
okay.
like
So
it
I'm
was
gonna
safe.
run up so that I am
Yeah,
underneath.
because you're
where
kind
it's
of
gonna land.
underground.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait for it to get within 30 feet of me.
Cool. It
What the hell?
doesn't take very long.
Okay.
Roll an intelligence check for me, just to see that
Fuck.
you know.
11. So that's a 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like
Stop
you kind of know,
rolling.
like
so
when
bad.
it's approximately 30-ish.
Feet. Okay. And then I'm gonna cast. Oh, fuck, this is either gonna be really bad or really bad. Just different flavors of bad. I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on it and pull it to me instead.
Are you gonna pull it to you, or are you gonna pull it in a different direction?
Pull
So,
it into
Turch Cave to hide from
and
this.
then, but what I'm gonna do at the
That
same
was
exact
such a
time.
bad decision.
No, it is.
My
I-
right ear started ringing.
Yeah. So what I'm also gonna do is, as soon as my as soon as my whip attaches to it, I'm also going to jump, so that we like pendulum style hit each other.
Are you gonna like bungee cord it back up?
You'll see what I have planned. I need to make sure that this works. I need to make sure that Dromvair is attached to the damn thing.
Before. Wait.
What are you doing?
Are you like? No, you what?
Other than endangering us all,
You're on there.
what is the goal?
Don't worry about it. I got this.
We literally just started the session. Why are you giving us all
Alright.
panic
Bert's
attacks?
gonna book it to the well.
Okay,
Dromvair's getting in his bomb bunker.
roll a dexterity check to see how fast you go.
Oh wait, can Bert Bert has to make a check first to know if it's a bomb.
He sees it's pink. I think he knows.
Okay.
Yeah, you have very vivid.
I would like to follow Bert.
Also,
Me
roll
too.
dex. All of you roll dex to see how fast you go. You're on it. The
Saving
nightmare
throw?
nail is vibrating intensely.
So I successfully attach.
You're attached,
It's not-
but also
So it's just a
it is
check?
also vibrating. It's just a dex check.
the
To see how fast you go.
The crystal's also
That's a
vibrating.
21.
Everything's vibrating.
Uh oh. Okay. Give me a
That's
second here.
17.
Alright, you go fast. What do you
21.
You are like gone.
No
That'll
one's
be a
like,
90.
Just
You guys
Road
make
runner
it
ass.
into the well
okay.
before whatever's
Where are they?
going on here happens.
Into the
Can
bomb
we at least
shelter.
make it to his god room?
You make it into the well.
It's
you're
it's an
underground.
omniscience room.
Because
not
you need to pass
omnipotence.
3 other rooms.
So I just know it.
I will say
Okay.
probably
It's
the
not, like,
2
completely
safest
safe.
places are the God Room and the Black Egg Temple. Those are the 2 safest places currently.
If something goes
If this
wrong,
fails, Tick Tick's
Go to
also
the
dead.
Yes,
And-
everyone
and
is.
LG
yes,
Bug.
and me.
And you.
Okay, Drumfair is... Okay, oh god, I don't like... Oh no, Drumfair's not having good thoughts. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna grab some water.
You might need it.
Yep, before you die.
Would you like some water too?
that'd be nice. Thank you.
Let's see,
I would like to,
let's see.
like, to
I need to
die
read
today.
some
Like
artifacts.
half afraid, like
Oh god, I want... It doesn't have a size required. If it does, I'm fucked.
this
It's
is like
hollowed
the
out.
size of like a medium creature bordering on large.
Okay, cool.
Because it was like about as big as bird.
And now it's hollowed out.
And now it's hollowed out, so it's the it's the weight of a small creature, but the size of a medium bordering on large.
Okay, please don't have a fucking...
I have a card to give to you.
You have a what?
I have a thing to give to you. While you're figuring that out, have you figured it out yet, or are you still reading?
I still need a couple of seconds.
Alright,
I'm gonna need
cool.
a minute to do. Yeah, you do whatever you need to do. Let's see. Can I do this?
I think we're all gonna die.
Why the fuck did you do this?
Prove a point. And the bird.
Okay,
We're all
cool.
here to think about it.
Okay, so how many actions do I have?
You have 1.
Only 1 action.
Exactly 1. Don't let them see this. This is important.
Oh fuck. Okay. So either I could make this thing a lot more lethal.
So, don't let them see it. Because
Okay.
It's still gonna be fun.
I'm not going to do that. If I had 2 actions, then I would.
Do what?
I don't have 2 actions. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh god, I have to make it more
What?
I need to ask something.
Yeah.
How much is this thing worth?
A couple thousands.
Okay, cool. I cast Monkulus Servant on it. This is gonna hurt me a lot still, though, because I am technically in its heart,
So,
which means it's going to grow around me. This is...
alright. In a
isn't-
moment of complete body horror, you guys are going, you don't see this. Elderbug sees this. He's a little confused.
And a
but
little
in the
scared.
span of moments before you and this vibrating thing hit the ground, it just starts to grow things. Right? And it lands like
Oh.
a spider, but you're like encased
Yes.
in it. You're alive, but
It instantly formed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
you feel the crystal stop vibrating as that energy is used to like make it. It's double the size it should be because of that just like
Yeah.
insane amount of energy of it about to explode.
Yo.
The nightmare nail still like
Is
is like
aggressive.
zipping around. Like I don't like any of this. It's just right there. Yeah,
And it doesn't explode, though.
it doesn't explode. You're just inside of it.
Not the weirdest thing I've been
So
on.
now you need to fight your way out of your own homunculus state.
I'll stay in it for now. I don't really care.
Can I
So,
have a
one
piece of
second.
pizza?
Yep.
Thank you.
That was so polite. Might I inquire?
I am
That I
slightly
shall have
stressed at the moment thanks to that one.
Second.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait because I can't move.
Okay.
Because I'm literally, I would be technically
I need
considered
to
like
roll
incapacitated.
Cool. Elderbug knows you're in there.
Okay.
He kind of goes up and like knocks and is like, "Hello."
I can't move!
That's sad.
Is everyone else okay?
He kind of looks back. You can't see this, but he looks back. It's like,
Yeah.
they're not here.
Okay, good, they ran.
Are you sure you're okay?
Probably not, no. I've never done this before.
Would you like me to get your little guy dude to see if maybe it could help?
Tic Tac? Nah, he's fine, he's sleeping. I'm
He's sleeping
He's
through
just
a
there like, I
new-
don't know how to react to
okay.
this.
I'm going to. Oh god, because I
Are
can't.
you? Did you guys go to the Black Egg Temple or Bert's room?
Just Bert's room.
Bert's room.
Which is further. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do a little something.
I mean, further would have been
How many
the
health points
teeniest
does it
bit
have?
better.
That's a good thing to know. 1 plus my. Okay, so yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt me though, because I'm literally meleeing it with a fucking ranged death attack. Okay, I'm gonna cast Poison Spray. Because it only has 4 hit points. Okay. My homunculus servant only has 4 hit points, and so
Use the spell. Do you not have a weapon?
not in me.
You don't. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, I have like weapons, but none that are in my hands, and I literally can't move, so I have to just cast a spell.
Alright.
Yeah, and it's also raining weapons. Okay, cool.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, because I had weapons like knives in my bag.
I'm gonna say you guys dodged them. You just because
yeah.
you were under it, it just kind of went
outwards. Yeah,
outwards. Elderbug's fine.
Good. Okay.
I was like, wait,
19?
Dex for it was a 16.
So I'm also
He's
gonna
fine.
I'm gonna before like obviously I use poison frame. I'm just gonna tell Elderbug to like go back to his normal business. I'll take care of this.
Cool. He just goes back to the bench
Okay, cool.
because that's like his only other spot.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna cast poison spray.
Cool. What's the absolute minimum damage you could do for this? Like, if you rolled a 1 on your damage.
If I rolled a 1, I would take 7 damage.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna say you do the, like, minimum amount of damage, because you just straight up can't move.
Yeah.
And it just disintegrates around you. You take 1d4 bludgeoning damage, because you know what you're still under? The thing. The boat made of crystal. But it's not heavy, it's just big.
Yeah.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
3 bludgeoning? Okay,
Yeah, because you were pointing outwards, so it
yes.
just kind of disintegrates everything, and then you just kind of go...
So I take 10 damage. Owies. Okay.
And because it isn't, like, 1,000 feet, it's not explosive. It's just, like, there.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking roll the thing off of me. And just,
Yeah, you see a whole bunch of just weapons and, like, rotting food and corpses and, like, crystals that have, like, kind of had micro explosions. Some of them exploded.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, so you have, like, maybe, like, 4 left. All the, like, crystal powder pouches, all the other stuff you had seems intact.
Okay. I'm going to grab my other homunculus servant that I did not just immortalize. Well, wait, no, he was in my bag of holding too, so he's somewhere. I'm gonna...
He's like on a roof somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna order him
like
to return to me and have him...
It's just...
So Bert, while in the room, was checking for rumbling.
There's none.
Okay.
You're in there for a few minutes. There's not... You can sense every movement of the room. There's not been anything.
Okay.
Also, you guys are in there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of seeing double vision of them.
Oh, great.
Ashley tried to explain omniscience to me. I don't fucking
Because he can see what they were.
Yeah,
their
so like
true
you kind of are seeing double vision where it's like you can see what they are, but you also see what they were in like as in the last thing they wore before getting transported.
Oh, okay.
So
real
you
tricky.
see
It'd be
me
awkward
in
if you were
full
in the
knight's
shower.
armor.
Yeah.
Full knight's armor.
I don't think anyone was in the shower though.
You never know when you're living in the city, man.
What were you wearing?
Probably nothing if you're in the shower.
I wasn't in the shower.
Oh, what were we talking about?
No, I was probably in my uniform
Yeah.
for the
Fair
mafia.
enough.
Please don't let the one female character be in the shower at the moment of teleporting.
You'd be like, you're not allowed in my room anymore.
Horrible.
That's an
Yeah,
anime moment
anime.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one female character.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So you're just in your suit.
In your
Yeah.
suit.
I'm gonna recognize the suit.
Yep.
And be like,
Do we all
fuck
have
you.
connections to each
Hey,
other?
whoa!
Do we all have connections reactions to each other.
He's gonna start mumbling a bit like, "Fucking stupid ass."
I would expect this kind of shit from Caleb because he's the racist here.
I'll be like, of course.
Targeted
Of course you're
racism.
with those people. Fine, yeah.
Are you?
The mafia.
He's against you being in
He
the
recognizes
mafia.
the mafia.
Are you racially profiling me? Of course you'd be in the mafia.
I'm occupationally profiling you.
It's like if you're like a shady backdoor, like Oregon seller. It's like, I'm judging you because you fucking sell Oregons.
Okay, but he's gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
Mumbling
like,
all the way through it, and you feel like
yeah.
he's just gonna go.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm done.
He's like, he's probably safe.
Okay,
There's
I'm gonna
nothing going
order-
on.
Remember, I put some rocks and a smiley face in here the last time we
Oh,
were
yeah.
here. So I'm just saying hi to the rock face.
Did you name the face made of rocks?
Oh, I don't know.
Because there's a face name of rocks that you definitely would know
Bert
is in your
did
room.
not name it. No.
Okay.
I just realized that we all forgot about the
Knows it.
bomb
I named
that
it.
Bert almost killed us all with.
Oh, don't
And
worry, we
that-
don't. You know, we didn't.
Emily just
No,
casually
that's
put
just
it-
in
That's just
there
there.
now. That's just there now. I'm so glad that's
I
not
just remembered
in
that
your bag.
it exists.
Mhm. It's in the cavern.
That
somewhere.
would have been too disastrous.
Just two fucking giant ass bombs being sent
One
into the sky.
significantly more likely to explode.
Because I made it to explode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So Drummer is going to order his homunculus servant to gather all the things that flew out of the bag
Okay.
and put it behind my house.
Alright, cool. Your
pile it
homunculus
up.
servant is gonna do that. It's gonna take like an hour. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What did.
Sorry.
I pulled out a mini wrapper from the chest.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised.
It's just. Put that in there.
Alright. Yeah. You're leaving.
Bert's leaving.
I'm not sure.
Are you going back up the well? Are you going to continue?
I'm
He's gonna go
so
back
tired.
up the well.
Cool.
But look for damages while he's going along, seeing if maybe the explosion just missed the room.
Like in the well?
Like as he's walking through, seeing if there's any damages to the cave at all. And
Oh,
then, like,
I'm
as he
just
goes up
asking,
the
are you
well,
looking for damages while also in the well?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one. I learned about this. There's actually a breakable wall inside the well.
What?
Actually?
Would that have?
Like in the
What?
game.
No shit.
Yeah, if you just climb the walls.
Would that constitute a check?
If you said you were actively looking for any damage. Yeah, you would notice this anyways. It would be a check to use your mantis jump and also hit it. Because that's weirdly difficult to hit while in mantis jump, so...
Mantis, like the ability.
No,
Oh,
mantis
I see.
claw...
I could.
So as I'm
Whatever.
like doing the wall jump,
Yeah, as you're
Okay.
doing the wall jump,
getting
it
back
would be
up.
like, probably wisdom to make sure that you're, like, hitting it right.
You're gonna jump kick the wall.
Yeah.
So that means Caleb could have found a secret passageway this entire time.
Yep.
17.
Yeah, you're able to hit it. There's a corpse in here with, like, a little
Holy
journal.
cow.
There's a corpse. It has a journal, like, fallen in front of it. It's dead.
Oh,
It's
I know
not
what this is.
a mender bug.
Cool, I pick up the
Thank
journal.
You're not there.
Ah, damn
Thank
it.
God
I'm
it's
not.
a mender bug.
I like stealing
Okay.
things from dead people.
I've been trying to kill mender bugs so long.
Okay. Bert's gonna walk up to the journal, pick it up.
You
start
don't
reading.
recognize the language. But you can roll an intelligence check to see if you can decipher any of it.
Good luck to Bert on that.
No,
17.
That's actually a really good roll.
Just flat 17, or do you
Flat
add
17.
flat 17? Yeah, you can recognize certain words in here. There's a lot of the infection. You read that a lot. You hear hideaway, here. You read hideaway, stay safe. And then you read this one line very distinctly. Where did he go? And then everything else is like gibberish. He is also capitalized.
So it's proper.
It's proper.
He.
The Pale King?
He.
Ooh,
You're not here.
I know.
speaking.
Okay, he's gonna take the journal with him.
Cool. Are you gonna continue to go up?
Yeah.
You go up, there's just stuff littered around. You see the homunculus servant just gathering
Great.
stuff. Drummer, are you gathering stuff or are you continuing to dismantle things?
Dromver is kind of off at one of like the buildings that no one's living in, just very loudly grumbling to himself as he tears the building apart.
Yeah, so everything seems fine.
Everything is completely fine.
He's also like
As fine as it
nursing a
could
spot on his back
Yeah,
that looks
so-
to be corroded from acid. He's like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Give yourself a hernia.
Yeah. Do you guys
bug hernia.
leave Bert's room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Bert left, so I assume it's safe.
Yeah. So you guys go up, you see the same thing. There's also a hole in the well with a corpse in it.
There's stuff all over the ground.
No,
I spin dashed and hit a spike, and all my coins went everywhere.
Except the spike was spiked.
Yeah, and now I'm
So mad.
fucking gravity.
Yeah, so everything seems as fine as it could be with what just happened.
Yeah.
Great.
You have a journal
Got a journal.
that you can't read very much of.
Do I notice that they come up?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably, but like kind of in that like, and then continue to grab stuff.
Oh, hey, where'd you guys go?
Drum here.
I was solving the thing
Yes.
that I caused.
A journal. I have a journal for you.
Okay.
Can you decipher this?
Did you actually take the?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
I
you can
opened
read it perfectly.
Wonderful.
This is a lot of talking about like how the infection has like killed all of this guy's friends, all of this guy's family, all of this guy's co-workers, and he found a hole in the well that he's going to reseal and see if he can save himself from the infection. And then the last line is, "Oh, King, where did you go? Why did he leave?"
Okay. Where'd you find this?
I was in the well, and then I was looking for damages. I saw there was like slight damage on the wall. So
Interesting.
I smacked it.
And who had this?
There was just a dead body in there.
Oh, he didn't survive. Yikes. Yeah. I mean, it's just talking about how this guy, like, all his friends and family, and I relate with
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
But I've seen the body coming up.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah,
close it.
is there
and
anything
I'll
else
think
in
about
it?
No.
Damn it.
It's just like a dead guy. I mean, he has a name tag. You can't read the name tag.
Can I take the name tag and show it?
I mean, you can.
Here,
Like how everyone just immediately assumes Stromberg can read.
You read the journal?
Well, you guys don't know that.
Yeah.
And it's a feat. I have a feat for that. So
Here's name tag.
what? Where do you guys keep finding this shit? I literally
Dead body in the well.
same one.
Good place for a dead
Guess
body
so.
to be, like, right
Okay.
next to the
Oh,
water
so-
supply?
That's why it started. It showed.
So
Probably
just
burnt
appeared.
open.
okay, so I'm gonna read the name tag.
Sindalio.
Sandalio. I'm gonna hand it
Person.
back to you.
Because you
And
Italian?
then I'm going to
Person Dalio, he died.
yeah, his
Just
journal.
like tosses it
Do you
away.
make an M-Rock for this corpse?
I don't sympathize with that.
M-Rock time.
M-Rock time. And next time we go in the well, I'm gonna put the M-Rock there.
Okay. Where'd
Put
you
the
guys,
M-Rock on
where'd
top
you
of his
guys
head.
go?
We went down into Bert's little area.
Ah, the
We
bird
went
room.
into my realm.
Okay.
That's why I need
Yeah.
furniture.
I got crushed by a giant fucking servant. Yeah, not fun. I got
Servant.
Yeah, you brought that up on
And you know, there's probably
I
some
did.
furniture in the houses that Dromber is destroying.
I'm using that as material as well. I'm
Oh,
eating
no.
the furniture.
Then make me new furniture. I need furniture.
Sure. Just let me
Make
build
new
my
furniture.
workshop
Make it.
first. Just let me build my workshop first. I'll build it eventually.
I can make you some furniture.
You're
I
like
just have to
so
take a nap
tired
first.
of like everything.
Yeah.
You're so used to not talking to people, or
For
like talking to
long
people.
stretches of time.
Yeah, or whenever you talk to people, they're like, no, and leave.
Because yeah, that's fair.
These people, talking to people that will like respond is weird.
Mm-hmm. And tiring.
Yeah,
This is why
and
everyone hates
challenge you.
Yeah.
Challenge
I think
you.
they'd be used to like a couple words or sentences back from Caleb, considering that they knew each other and were in the same place before.
Yeah.
But only ever in like passing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the only time we ever went into like you would go into the workshop, it would just be like he would not even notice people because he'd just be busy working.
Yeah.
Bert
But
just didn't know of your guys' existence.
Yeah.
He knew the mafia.
okay,
He's
so-
just kind of like, oh, cool suit. Fuck you.
So Dromvair, how
Cool
long
uniform,
does it?
my dude.
How long does
What
it take
the
for Dromvair to dismantle all of the other buildings?
Are any of you guys gonna help? You do have the homunculus.
After the homunculus servant finishes gathering all my shit and placing it behind my house,
Yeah,
I will
sure,
order him
whatever.
to assist in taking apart
Okay,
buildings.
yeah.
If I help you with the dismantling, will you make me furniture?
I'll make it for you faster.
Got you, man.
Alright,
I can't make shit until I get a
I
workshop.
can make you furniture.
What's
I just
your,
have to take a nap first.
dexterity modifier.
But first, I want to do bad
modifier?
things
Yeah.
with
Plus
this
5.
crystal geo.
Alright, cool. You're gonna roll a dex check and add your dex modifier plus his.
Interesting.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
that's gonna be high.
I'm dexterous though too.
That's
So
at least a 7.
it's at least a 7, which I also have a +2.
So that's 9.
It takes like a good day and a half. You're gonna have
Okay,
to
fair
spend a
enough.
day and a half up here.
Dismantling. Okay,
If
fair.
you guys stay for the day and a half, which you could leave, or if you help Dronger, you could also just add your dex to that 9. You don't have to. You could just stay
You
up
guys
here
can go
for like
do
a day and a half. Talk to the one guy that lives here. Well, no, there's
Well,
two.
Sly.
There's
Yeah.
two.
Sly
But he's
exists.
not a guy.
No,
He
he's a filthy capitalist.
no, he's not.
Dromvair
No,
speaking from Drom.
He's not a guy. He's a fly.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Fly guy.
Fly guy.
I'm pretty fly.
I guess
for a
I'll
white
help.
guy.
Which would bring the total to 12.
Cool. It takes a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you gonna talk to your? Okay, you three don't know Elderbug's name. You don't know who Sly is.
His name is Elder. Last name Bug.
It's actually one name.
I know. It's funny thinking his last name is
He was like,
Bug.
I'm the youngest of my family.
Yeah.
So stupid. Yeah, so you guys, you're the only one not helping. You can talk to Sly or Elderbug, whichever one.
Hate those guys.
Or you can help, but I don't think that's really your case.
No, that's not really what I did.
No.
Actually, I will talk to Sly.
Okay, you walk in, and he does the whole Pactabastio, and then he's like, look at my stuff, you wanna buy it?
No, I don't want to buy anything. But would you like to gamble?
Yes.
Great.
God.
Can I gamble with him?
Yeah. Wait, I need to get
True
to Sly.
mafia.
Oh, wait. What
What?
are you going to play?
Huh?
What are you gonna play?
Street crabs. Dice. We're playing dice.
I'm fucking stupid. Alright, you need to get used to this. Alright, where is Sly?
I was tempted to ask for another one because I saw nobody was reaching for
You
it.
can have another one, I guess.
It's the last.
Yeah, you can have that one.
Woo!
One moment, I'm trying. Where are you? Sly! God damn it!
He's slippery. He hides.
I passed him like 4 times. What? I'm so confused. Where are you? Alright, cool. I just needed... So would it be a charisma or an intelligence check to win?
Game.
Intelligence.
Intelligence, cool. Because if it was charisma, he has a 30 charisma.
Oh, shit.
He would demolish you.
Dude.
Oh no, I purposefully
Yeah.
made him the most charismatic motherfucker I've ever seen.
Just funny, because just when he talks, I don't like him.
Oh no, it's because he's able to force you to buy things at such insane prices. Because I feel like, Ghost would murder him if he
It's
wasn't.
because nobody else tells us.
Yeah, alright, we're gonna do opposed intelligence checks to gamble on dice.
Fun.
You ready?
My intelligence.
Girls just play rollers, but yeah.
What?
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I told you I'm fucking stupid. I, know exclusively 3 things.
Yeah. Woo!
Alright, that's an 18.
Wait,
Yeah, you
hold
win.
on.
You win.
Yeah, 21.
Alright, yeah, cool. How much were you gonna gamble? How much money do you
I put up my bag of crystal powder, my cocaine,
Okay.
crystal meth, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, cool.
I put that up, and I'm like, let's gamble for this.
Cool. You have it? He didn't put up Do you? Let's see.
I make him put something up.
We don't know how much
I'm
that
going to real
crystal
quick.
pouch is worth.
I'm going to real quick figure out what Sly has. To see what he would put up as a counteroffer that is not a mask shard or a soul shard. Because those
It would probably be a charm.
Yeah, it would be some kind of charm.
Either a charm or just like an X amount of Geo.
Dude, his voice actor is Harry Greg Demetrio.
I'm sorry, but voice actor?
Greg.
No, his voice actor is Harry Greg Demetrio.
Well, that is
Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Alright.
another good day in the shop. Back to Geo.
Demetrio. There we go. Apparently enough people have asked this. I'm just trying to figure out Hollow Knight every merchant with yourself. Thank God that people know this. Yeah, I don't care. Alright. I'm gonna use this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. What is happening? 1, 2,
simple
3, 4, 5,
Whoa.
This.
6, 7, 8. Cool. I can just roll a d8 for that.
Here, have this rancid egg. Because he does sell that.
He actually does!
He does
Oh
sell
my
a
God.
rancid egg, yeah.
He doesn't just show. Wait, do you want to roll a charisma check to see if he'll show you? It's gonna be
Roll a
fucking
charisma check.
high because it's 8 plus. It's gonna be like an 18.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good charisma.
You gotta beat an 18.
Man.
I'm gonna say it's 20 because he's a capitalist. He knows the game.
He knows the game.
It's gonna be hard.
Good lord. That doesn't count. It landed outside of my dice tray.
That's cocked. And
20 exactly.
there you go.
You see, it's a rancid egg. You don't know.
Little bitch!
Oh god, dude, he's gonna kill us all! Sly's gonna kill us!
He just kind of looks at you while holding this disgusting looking egg that you don't know is actually like very valuable.
Yeah.
At all, because you don't make potions. None of you know Gigi other than Bert. He just is looking at you and doesn't say anything. He's like, "Are you sure you want the counter offer? You sure you want the other one? The other thing I'm gonna offer."
Come on, it's a rancid egg, man. They're
Ow.
delicious. They're delicious.
It has the word rancid in the name.
Yes.
You know, it just looks like a really bad egg.
Looks like it's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, it's like oozing, and it's orange. Like it looks bad.
I'll take the other offer. This Rikiki doesn't know anything about potions.
That was
and doesn't
just
give a
another
fuck.
rancid
It's
egg.
disgusting.
Cool. It's a lantern. Straight up, just like a lantern.
Alright, cool.
We could
I will
now
enter now.
go into a part of the
Yeah.
Crystal Caves
Yeah.
more efficiently.
Uh,
Or Crystal Cave. Crystal
Where
Cave.
is it? Crystal Peaks that you can use the magic for? Or
No,
is
It's
Deep
like
Nest.
the entrance to it.
Oh, one.
one of
Yeah.
the end. Yeah, 'cause there's one entrance.
Singular entrance for people who do not have dark vision.
I'm pretty sure everyone here has dark vision. Because dark vision is so stupid common. Like, pretty
Yeah.
much, there's more races that have dark vision than don't have
It
dark
should
vision.
just be like a passive, like everyone gets it except for like humans who have to learn it as like a feat
Yeah.
or something, or like they just learn it as they level
As
up.
they live.
Yes, right. So yeah, you have a lantern. I guess the really only thing is that like it shines bright light in like 10 feet in a 10-foot radius. Like you can see stuff pretty.
And it's not
damn
evil
well.
dead light that kills you.
No, it's like full.
Yeah.
It's like full of like just
Fireflies.
better fireflies.
Special fireflies.
They're special. They're real flies.
Fire.
Yeah,
Fly.
cool. Are you gonna do that every day?
Just go and gamble.
You have so that's like one game. Was that like the big thing, or are you gonna try and gamble with him for money?
Yeah, I'll take the lantern, actually.
I'm asking if you want to do it again.
You want to keep gambling with the dude. And make an enemy, possibly. If you
He has a
win.
big ass sword, but you don't know that. He just looks like a dude.
Just a little dude.
He's just a little dude.
It's the little guys you gotta worry about.
I'm fine, because there's another bad thing I want to do anyway.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, and
I still have those geodes.
Oh yeah, you
And
do.
me and Dromvir had that plan to forge a blade
Yeah.
that was
Mhm.
basically...
I'm busy getting that build.
a
I
diamond.
have to build everything.
Oh,
I
nice.
have to
I-
take apart the entire town
Yeah,
to
that
build my
takes a
workshop,
day.
forge, and tower.
Yeah.
I can help you.
making
Just let me
his
take a
own.
nap first. Then dead people will talk to me.
I don't need help with
Anything.
skills. I got the
Dead
skills to
people.
build this shit.
Yeah,
I just need
It just-
labor.
it also depends on how much time it takes.
Yeah.
Mia's also here. She's willing to do like anything.
Oh, then she helps as well.
Yeah, cool.
She gets a choice. She belongs to me now.
I mean,
Do
she
a
doesn't
Muppet
know
style,
that.
Yeah.
like,
She still goes
deconstruction,
and mines
reconstruction.
all the time. Like
But she doesn't know that she's mining for me.
Yeah.
For my profit without pay.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
her pay is being able to go.
Yeah, because she likes it. Also, I'm gonna show her. I would have done this like as soon as we got back. I'm gonna show her the big ass fucking crystal that I got from the boat.
If she could cry, she would be openly weeping.
Look at this thing I found on a corpse.
Like it's almost reverent.
Yeah. I polished it down. It's beautiful. And soon I will use it.
Start bowing.
Yeah.
This is your god now.
Sets it up like an
She
obelisk.
just looks so just like you find this.
Yes.
He's like, just like, this is twice the size of me. I love this.
She can fit inside of it.
Yeah.
I can just.
Two of her could fit inside
Yeah.
of it.
I can fit in. Probably. I can try to shove Bert in there.
Even
I could like squeeze maybe.
you go into like a bowl.
The fetal position, protective. Okay,
Make me a
so
cannonball.
we take the entire day and take
To
apart
take down
everything. Okay,
I'm
and then
helping with that too.
so I'm
You're
gonna.
It's already been a day.
Huh?
It's already.
Yeah, the day's
Oh.
been.
Yeah, the
spent.
day's been spent. You exit Sly's shop and you're just like,
The town
I
is
gotta.
gone.
The town's gone. You have a lantern.
You walk out.
Don't worry, everyone. We can work through the night.
It's always night here. There is no sunset.
Technically, it's always day.
Day, yeah. but-
Yeah, but you don't know what it is. It's too dusty.
Yeah.
You
So
can't see the sun.
I'm also gonna spend the time about like probably. After this, maybe there's 2 hours left until everything's demolished. I'm gonna go tell my homunculus servant to go and start building a kind of off towards the back of my shop, a yard where I can put all my supplies and organize them.
Yeah.
So open plan, just
Yeah. Yeah, so he's just gonna do that. You could theoretically have your homunculus servant just stay here and build stuff.
passively, yeah.
Like, passively build, and probably by the time you get back, considering the amount of long rests you guys take in those, like, areas, it should be, like, done, and probably, like, with other just little kind of, like,
Speaking
details
of
of
long
where it's
rest,
just...
fully healed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we take a long rest.
And all your
I mean, you can
Well, I guess-
sleep out... If you sleep after this, yeah.
I'm gonna actually not sleep because Dromver's
Oh,
like,
really?
I have a mission.
Hopefully.
Dromver-
Dromvir's not gonna sleep.
Yeah,
bird's gonna take a nap.
You're... So...
as the day
Or
Where
not a nap,
there's no
but a
houses except
We
for
just
the
finished
stack.
blowing
Okay,
them up.
so Elderbug did point out his house. He was like, "I live here."
Yeah, I wouldn't. rip
So
down
there's
his.
Elderbug's house, Sly's shop, which you think might be his house, but you don't know. The Stagways, Gigi's, and Dromvir's shop.
Bird's just gonna pass out on the bench.
He's gonna sleep on the bench.
Okay.
On the
Cool.
Is
bench.
there trees?
No.
No, there's no sun.
I mean, there's like little grass things, but
That's about it.
But the grass isn't green; it's like gray and sad.
yeah,
It's
So
Like-
yeah.
Sometimes blue.
it's similar
what's a
to
check
grass.
for sleeping again.
Oh, that would be wisdom.
Oh, I'm also paranoid to sleep.
Yeah. So like you
Okay,
probably.
I'm gonna. As soon as Bert, when I notice that Bert's like having
I'm like,
trouble
man,
trying to
Okay,
Tired.
Bert. Yeah, you would notice that Bert. Usually, Bert just kind of like
like a
sleeps.
rock. Yeah.
He's just kind of
I'm
like.
gonna
"Oh."
pat you and cast Lesser Restoration.
What does that do?
It cures one ailment.
Okay,
so
you're not
frightened.
afraid, and you fall asleep and roll that wisdom check.
Let's go. 9.
Uh oh.
Dude, you just gave him melatonin.
Oh wait.
I literally
Advantage.
I would say because you know
You're-
the
you're
danger
sleeping mix.
right now, it would be advantage, but this won't be happening in the future.
Well, I thought I had advantage because Mantis.
Oh, because you.
Oh
beat
yeah,
the fuck
you
out
would
of the
have
creep.
advantage because you're a mantis. Yeah. Let's hope you.
Well, that's worse. 9.
Okay, so I'm gonna say because you actually have information this time, you actually see the radiance. Like she's just kind of there, like looking at you. You
know
can
what
feel
my
that she
mother looks
doesn't
like?
want you here, But, like, she just kind of is, like, looking at you like, get the fuck out of here. And you're like, okay,
Wait,
you're now 10% infected.
I'm gonna strike up a conversation.
Oh, you're gonna strike up a conversation? What do you say?
How you doing, senior god?
Senior.
Senior. Like a senior.
Like an old
Not
person.
senior.
Start speaking
So,
to it in like a different language and just like, huh?
Senior God.
What's up with this section thing? Why are you doing all this?
She just kind of blinks at you. And, like, she doesn't speak, but you can feel like she's so angry at this guy. You can, like, sense, like, very certain things that she's angry about. She's angry about the Pale King. She's angry at the moths. But she still loves them, but she's angry at them. And
So she's punishing them at the end of the world.
yeah. And she really hates Grim and Dromfear by extension.
What?
But you're safe because of Grim. Like, she's just kind of... But, like, you can feel most of this, like, emotion is centered around this guy named the Pale King.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sweet. This
You can roll another wisdom check to see if you can, like, envision what he looks like.
Oh.
You can
you've
see
never
the Fork
seen-
Man!
None of you know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, all we know is that we have to kill him.
That
well,
one?
Rikiki doesn't
No.
Rikiki doesn't know that.
What
You
is
imagine-
Ride, man.
You
should
hear
probably
the Pale
tell
King
Rikiki
and you're like,
something.
oh, this must be the king. And you imagine very vividly
A fork?
a silver fork with a worm instead of a handle.
Bert's like, it's all coming together.
That's how. He wears a fork as a hat.
She gets madder somehow. She's just like,
So why are you angry at this worm with a fork hat?
This worm with a fork hat.
she laughs.
Oh.
She laughs. Wait, I'm gonna roll a charisma check real quick.
Your ears bleed as she serenades you with her hideous laughter.
What?
No, that's not what this is.
Yeah,
Mom,
okay.
Dad, why?
This is funny.
Oh, cool. You're gonna be an extra 10% infected by this.
Oh
No! You're gonna have to slap the Jesus out of him a lot!
Yeah, I got a 22 on that roll.
Oh Jesus.
Oh
Jesus
my
fuck.
goodness. You are now 20%.
Yeah, so this laugh kind of draws you further in, and you're like, oh, maybe she's not that bad.
It can't be that bad. I mean,
She's
they got a sense of humor, I
laughing.
guess.
Can you roll a
Worm with the
perception
forehead
check while
swing.
this is happening?
You gotta wake him up, my man.
Perception, you say?
Yeah.
That's actually
Oh,
not.
great.
I'm pretty good at perception. I think perception.
Are you gonna ask anything else before you wake up?
11.
You don't notice this. You don't notice this is
A
happening.
change. Okay.
Yeah.
Is my nail doing anything?
I'm gonna
Not
ask.
anything abnormal.
So what did they do to you? Did they do something wrong to you? Why are you angry at them?
You just feel like immense loneliness and the feeling of like slowly wasting away into nothing, and then just kind of like the smallest bit of belief.
Okay.
She has abandonment issues.
This is how Bert might go out. Bert feels a sense of remorse, feeling of like this loneliness. Oh, and they're like, "Oh, you're just lonely." Okay, he's gonna wake up.
Dude.
So it's
I'm
like,
thinking.
That's
I'm
not
having.
real sad.
I'm having
Yeah.
thoughts.
Not
Before you wake
It's
up,
Jeremy.
roll an intelligence check because I want to see if you remember.
I
this.
must confess.
You remember very distinctly. Please come back.
Ooh.
Oh!
shit. Okay.
And you wake up. Your nightmare nail is absolutely rabid, but like because
Oh my-
and like you only just kind of notice that it's like furiously moving around. You're 20% infected. I'm gonna have a conversation with you later over
Oh,
Discord
yeah.
because something's
Uh-oh.
changed. Something fun has happened.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Fun.
You can't heal this.
Oh.
Here we go.
So
That
I.
is all I'll say. I'm gonna have a conversation
Okay.
with you about this.
So as my nightmare nail is kind of freaking out, I'm gonna. So I didn't notice a change.
You didn't notice
Bert.
a change in
So I
Bird,
think
but
it's
you noticed
slightly
that.
fucked.
So I'm going to kind of take a, because as I notice that the fucking nail starts freaking the fuck out, I'm like, okay, this only happens when shit's going wrong. So I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna meditate.
All right, roll
and,
to meditate
and try to
again. That's
commune with the
wisdom.
nail. 16 plus wisdom, you said?
Well, that's gonna be high.
19.
Alright, yeah. So it doesn't sound like Grim, but it sounds like Grim. It doesn't sound...
There's a difference.
Yeah, like there's a distinct difference, but it's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of is like whispering, like a
Okay.
little bit of like danger, like just lots of like keep away, stay away.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm here, I'm going to also attempt to kind of like learn how the nail functions to attempt to make it so that it doesn't. Because it's like it's a thing inside of Dromver. Dromver, every once in a while, will start acting up and like try to influence him.
Yeah.
Dromver's like, I don't fucking like this. Having this, it's great to have, but he's like, I want to be able to push it aside when I can, you know.
Okay.
So he's gonna try to reign in control of the damn thing.
How?
You
could talk to it. You could like try to like sense it with like magic and like force it into submission.
Dromver wouldn't try because he doesn't see this thing as being. He wouldn't see this thing as like an intelligent creature, and even if he did, he doesn't really respect things like rights. So he is going to attempt to just overpower it with magic and suppress it into like.
Cool. Make a flat luck check.
Okay. That's kind of cocked, but if it, it's an 8.
It kind of just screams. And you just hear it, like, kind of, like, as it's, like, because you're, like, having a direct conversation with this.
Yeah.
It's just, like, protecting you, I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of, like, that.
I've heard that before. Dromver is just... I don't care how bad this gets. I'm just gonna keep trying to fucking suppress the damn thing.
Okay.
I'm not... I don't care. Dromver's...
Yeah,
he's
it
sick
does
of this shit.
notice that you're trying to do that, so you're gonna roll this next one at disadvantage.
Okay. It's an 11, so fuck. 2 11s. It's an 11.
You kind of get it to calm down a little bit.
Okay.
It's no longer doing, like, the frantic whispering, but it has the many-layered voice, and it's just like, Wielder, I'm trying to protect you.
Over and over. Okay.
Like, it's just like, you don't understand, I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to protect you from things that you cannot fight. I'm trying to protect you from things you cannot fight. Just like, that keeps repeating.
Yeah.
You're the thing it cannot fight.
Yeah.
That
This pisses Dromver off.
Also, there's a lot of things going on that it's really upset about.
Hearing that, Dromver is going to be very, very pissed off, to say it lightly. He's
is this all
mad.
going on while Bert is
Yeah,
still
Bert is just
asleep, or-
asleep.
And right next to Bert, Dromver's
Bert is like communing with this god that's trying to kill everybody and sympathizing.
Oh no,
with
I
it.
have like plans
It's
now
Robert's
with
punch
you, which
Yeah.
is never good. When I have
No.
plans with you, that's also not going to be good. I've had plans with
You literally
two.
told me that you're gonna force me into a main character moment.
I am. I do
I'm
have
gonna have
a-
to make a new
I-
character.
No, I have a very distinct possible main character moment for
I
Yeah.
you.
think I made a new character.
You did. But that's good. I'll talk to you later about it.
Okay, so yeah, Dromver, once again, is this time instead of using his, like, just magical presence, he is going to instead just lash out in anger at the nail and try to push it back like an angry parent would to a child.
Unfortunately for Dromveer,
Oh, fuck.
nightmares are made of anger
Yeah.
and fear.
Yeah.
So you're just making it stronger
Oh,
and
great.
having more influence.
Ah, fuck. Okay, well, Dromver is gonna kind of... After that doesn't work, he's gonna wake up.
Okay.
Or, he wasn't asleep,
Like,
but...
he just kind of comes out of the trance.
Yeah, and he is going to attempt to calm down by immersing himself in his work. He's going to get to building the rest
Okay.
of this place. Still, anyone who would
okay.
look would
So-
immediately know that he's angry.
Yeah, so the nightmare
Yeah.
nail is still, like, buzzing. It's no longer trying to force you to do anything.
Uh-huh.
But after that, like, because it's feeling this, like, need to, like, protect you from, like,
Yeah.
whatever it is, you just keep hearing, like, protect in the very, very back of your mind.
Okay. Wait a second. Hold on.
Way back.
That's
here.
is that, ooh. Oof, I just realized how dry Drombear is on spell slots. Ooh, he's not sleeping. Okay,
He's
yeah.
gotta take a rest.
He's keeping working.
Oh.
I think it's been like a solid, probably almost 2 days now that he has not slept.
Oh, so that's gonna be a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna take the
Oh,
level of
great.
exhaustion.
What does that give me? That gives me like disadvantage on checks, right?
Yeah, I think so. I can double check.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just gonna keep working.
Alright. Yeah, what are you doing? What's Rakeki doing?
He's-
Okay,
Eating the
I get it. It
Sleeping
tastes. I
peacefully.
get it.
Oscar
It tastes
is eating
good,
a
but
wrapper.
later.
Rakeki's
What is Rakeki doing? Oh yeah, disadvantage on any ability check. The
Sleeping
next
Beauty.
one is your speed is halved. The next one's disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Then your HP max is halved, and then your speed is reduced to 0, and then you die.
Yeah, fun.
So like, don't stay up too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stay up too
What
late,
is
kids.
Rakeki doing, and what is Caleb doing? Are you guys sleeping?
Sleeping peacefully,
All right, can you
actually.
roll a wisdom check?
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh, stinky.
What are you doing? Wait, can you roll a perception check for me if you're not going to sleep right away?
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that?
16 for my wisdom check.
Oh yeah, you are in an inky void.
Nice.
That is your entire dream.
15.
Bert feels very light, magic-y, but that's about it.
That feels a bit off.
It feels weird. Yeah.
Bert's
Can I
kinda
wake him
glowing.
up?
You go to wake him up. He doesn't wake up. He's just kind of just like, yeah, and then like shifts over and like continues to sleep.
Just vibrate.
He's just like, go away, and then like turns over on the bench and goes back to sleep. He's like, I'm sleeping.
Go away, I'm talking to God.
I am communing with the God.
to a god.
Go in, I'm
is
talking to
God-related
Jesus.
stuff.
I'm meeting God.
You have a collect call from Jesus.
He's here about
I'm
your
in a
car's
meeting.
extended warranty.
Yeah, alright, so that's all you dream about. You just dream about the inky black void.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh, are you anxious? Are you worried?
Don't.
Oh, no.
Put words into my mouth.
Don't
No.
put words in my mouth. Are you worried enough to roll 2d20s and tell me the amount that you get on
You know
them?
what? It has been a hot second.
It has been an entire
No,
session.
it's not anything like that. Unless, like, you
Well,
are,
I
like...
would say, though, I
Unless
was
being,
going to
like,
bring
in
it up.
pitch darkness that seems to move worries you.
It moves?
Yeah.
That's freaky as hell.
But does it make you anxious and worried?
Absolutely.
You know what you need to do? Because if...
Also, a
Because,
bomb
like, if...
almost blew up.
What?
A bomb almost.
Yeah,
blew
Drummer
up?
almost nuked the entirety of Dirtmouth.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We're gonna roll for that instead. Because I feel like that's probably a better reason than you're just in a dream, man.
I'm gonna go with the Percy
Are you-
Jackson book cover dice.
Book cover
Yeah.
Looks like a
Alright. After trying to wake up, Bert, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go check in on Drumbeer.
fuck.
What
That
is it?
was So
Oh.
What
good.
is it? What is it?
Nat 20 and an 18.
You're fine.
I'm hella fine.
You're hella fine. What was that again?
I'm gonna check in on Drumbeer.
Drombeer's not sleeping.
You
He
just
seems like a little frantic. He seems to be vibrating a little bit. Like, it's just all the things that you would expect of a
Can I
tired
find a
Drombeer.
way to make him some tea?
You can talk to Elderbug.
dirt tea. What vintage?
That's just mud.
Dusty.
Where'd you get this?
It's like that fine where the guy's like drinking dirt out of a wine glass and is like,
Okay,
It
so
hurts
I'm
the-
gonna
it
see
hurt
that
the
he's
Alright,
upset.
undertone.
So can
As
I
it,
go
like,
talk to
sighs, it's
Elderbug?
just-
Elderbug is just kind of like, hi, I've never talked to you before.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you?
But there
We've
was.
spoken together once.
There was like really early.
It was very,
in the campaign.
yeah. It was like first two
I-
sessions.
It's when we first entered Dirtmouth.
Everyone talked to him very briefly.
Except
I
for
don't know your name.
It's Caleb.
Hi. What do you need?
Do you know how to make tea here?
He just kind of like opens up his cloak and has like
Local tea
You
dealer.
just like see
My way.
hundreds
a secret
of teas just like sewn in, and he's like, look at all the fun pockets I have.
I got chamomile. That's the only tea I can really.
I made these a while ago. I thought
Which
Earl
one's more
Grey.
relaxing?
you just kind of like looked around and it's like, this one. And it like
Thank
gives you. It looks like grass. It looks like grass.
This grass.
It's grass.
I've had tea that literally tasted like grass, and I was so fucking confused. I was like, "The fuck?"
I mean, grass is good.
Grass is
I
good.
literally just brewed this
Dude,
fucking
my favorite
bowl
jelly
of
belly
grass.
is the grass flavored one.
So I'm gonna
yeah.
go back to his place.
I'm
You're gonna give
headbutting
him raw tea.
No, I'm gonna make him a little cup.
I'm like
Well,
headbutting
he's
a
like-
nail into a board. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna let him be focused for a bit and make him a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder lightly and go like, "Here's something to relax with."
like in each of his hands are like boards and shit, and like his servants are doing shit. Freaking Tic Tacs going across the floor picking up dust and shit.
And then Caleb
Is
just
Tic
appears
Tac
like
like a
Living duster.
He's a Roomba, but beautiful.
Caleb just appears like, "Here's some tea."
What? Who are you again?
I can tell that you're exhausted, and I think you're a bit angry.
Am
so
I
here's
exhausted?
something to
What
relax
time
with.
is it? Drummer like drops all of his shit and he just grabs it.
Do you actually ask what time it is?
Yeah.
Tic-Tac's like, I don't know, time is irrelevant. And then he's
Drummer,
Time is relative.
that's the first thing he's ever said to me.
Like, as
I don't
he's
know if I'm
walking by.
hallucinating or
Time
not.
is relative.
That was real, and I suggest
asleep.
you drink that and go to bed.
I can't sleep yet. Drummer
Please
is gonna set the tea down and get back to work.
Drink it.
He's
Drink it.
completely focused
No.
Hold
again.
it, take the tea.
Caleb is insisting. Drink it.
How much are you insisting? Because he's back and turned onto the wall and is working on whatever he was working on again.
Putting it in front of your face.
Skyrim and PC bus.
He's just like, good day. And just like stands there.
By the strength.
Drink the tea.
Turns vertical.
Charisma check?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to convince him because he still looks
Yeah,
kind of
like that.
angry.
Ooh.
I'm gonna oppose
Yeah.
him.
You have disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Oh wait, what is this? Charisma?
Oh, wisdom.
I'm a wisdom.
It would
10.
be a wisdom.
10.
So we're on the same level.
So you know that Caleb is trying to get you to drink tea.
Yes.
You know that you're no longer like super hyper focused. You're like, why is he?
Yeah,
trying
he's
to get...
focused.
You're kind of like your focus is going down, and you're like, what kind of? It smells like grass.
Yeah.
You're like,
It smells kind of good.
Confused.
He's
Right
gonna
now.
he's gonna take it and he's like, give me a minute. He's gonna walk over to where he has all of his shit set up, like all of his gear, and he's gonna pour the tea into one of the vials. And I'm gonna potion it. Drummer's
My attempt to relax him only worked by a fraction,
Okay.
and now he's making
All
a
right.
potion.
So first, you need
Well,
to
that's
roll
a
to
ground
potion
job.
at
Yes.
disadvantage because that is an
He does that.
I failed at being the dad friend.
That's 19. Oh! Nat 1, baby! Drummer explodes. The tea is nuke.
Or is the tea?
Do you
Like
add
damage.
anything to the tea vial?
Just tea.
It's just
And probably a tea.
okay.
Just a
So-
single tea.
You kind of swish it around, like yeah.
Turns to charcoal.
He's trying to turn tea into just completely something else with nothing added.
By just using my I'm
You-
adding my magic
Okay,
to it.
now
but,
you
know.
need to roll an intelligence check. Again, at disadvantage because you've taken a level of
A
exhaustion.
10 and a 7. Do I add intelligence?
Intelligence.
So that's 10.
It might be tea. It might not be tea.
Like mixes with some of the
Interesting. Now he
chemicals
trusts.
put in
He's
the-
gonna drink it now that he's done.
Oh,
this.
God.
Cool. It tastes like tea.
Damn, that's tea.
I think you made tea.
Damn, no shit.
Damn it! Tea.
I told you it was tea. Now please relax.
I just wanted to know what it was made out of. Fuck off. And he's gonna go back to work.
Surprise! It's sleepy time tea.
Passes out on
He's
the
gonna go
spot.
back to work.
Yeah.
seeing as how I failed, I'm just going to...
Trevor gets more and more stubborn as he gets more exhausted. He's like, no, fuck up, I know exactly what I'm doing, as he's, like, hammering a piece of cloth to the wall. Fuck off, I know what I'm doing.
You go far enough, Elderbug might have to step in.
Not that he could.
Are you sure about that?
Drawver doesn't know. Drawver's working.
The elderly instinct kicks in.
This
It's like,
man, this elderly instincts to kill people. What?
Wait, what?
Have you not heard? Have you not heard old people talk about murder? It's weirdly common. It happens a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just a thing.
It must be an old person.
I'm not around my grandparents.
Last night, Max's grandma was over, and they were just talking about murder the entire time.
Actually?
I talk about murder with my grandma all the time. Like
I was staying the night, and we were just in like the guest room. It's like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, fun.
Don't awaken that in him.
Okay, so...
He's not old enough.
Yeah. So, how much time does it take to... So I'm building 3 different things.
Yeah.
I'm building a workshop where I can store all my materials off to the side of the original storefront. I'm building a forge, which is literally just the forge on the outside of my shop.
Yep.
And a tower. The tower's the last thing I'm building.
So, the workshop, considering you have a level of exhaustion, is going to take 3 days if you do not sleep.
Okay. Dromver is going to work through those 3 days.
Then you'll take another level of exhaustion. The forge will then take 5 days, and the tower will kill you.
Okay, well, he'll work through the 3 days without sleeping. He'll then kind of go outside and take a break for like an hour, and by that I mean he's going to work on something else that is
Are
like
you
less.
sitting down?
He is sitting down. Yes.
Cool. I need you to just roll a
So
d20.
3 days have passed.
I need you to roll a d20 to see if the thing if something happens.
Oh,
Drop there.
You pass out as you're working.
So,
You're working and you just fall
so
asleep.
it finished.
Fun.
How many days?
All right,
Good. Puts
so
a blanket
it's
over
been
his
like
shoulders
3
and a
days.
pillow under his head.
Alright, so that's gonna happen after like 3 days.
Yes.
You're just gonna pass out. Bert, you wake up. You remember very distinctly, please come back. You remember everything that you said to the Radiants. You remember all the things that she, like, said to you. You remember the Pale King.
The worm with the 4-cat.
Are you thinking of a crown?
No.
No.
So
I
he
got
imagines
It's just a forecast.
Bert imagines the Pale King as no, it's not a fork cat. It's a fork with a worm handle. That's what it is.
And so Bert sees it as a worm with a 4-cat.
Yeah. So you know that is a thing. Dromvir is working insane, like an insane man.
Like
Bert is-
Phineas
You
and
don't
Ferb
know
level.
how anything is getting done.
He's mumbling to himself and casting spells at himself constantly.
Yeah, like you have no idea how anything is getting built structurally soundly, but it's happening somehow.
Bert is also going to try to convince Dromir to go to sleep.
Cool. I'm gonna say it doesn't work because it's been
Yeah.
3 days. Like, you just try and Dromvir's like...
No, he doesn't. He would. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna say this now.
Yeah,
as
I was going to say there's no check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
'Cause,
so, like,
he's
Dromvir's
like,
just
"You
going
can
to,
hardly
like...
sleep." And it's like,
Dromvir
Okay.
doesn't even recognize other people anymore.
So-
He's just at the task at hand.
Yeah, so you know that thing in Skyrim where the NPCs will just walk
Yeah.
into you? That happens numerous times.
I just walk into him.
You just kind of bump and it's like, wall, and then continue.
Traveler. how would you do
Willingly
that?
creates door.
Caleb disappointingly puts a "Do Not Bother" sign on his front door.
Yeah, so...
You open the door, you
Yeah,
see him
so
passed out.
here's the thing. You guys
See the
can then
3 days.
proceed to spend 3 days either in Dirtmouth or attempt to go down for any one of those 3 days. Or you can wait for Dromvir to sleep.
Bert is going to go talk to Gigi.
Alright, Gigi's just there like, do you have more egg?
Sadly, no. Sorry, I couldn't find any while staying in the town.
I'm gonna gamble with Sly again.
Alright, cool.
He's just going to, like, talk to Gigi.
Yeah, so
However
Gigi
they
isn't gonna give you another war dump, but she's just gonna kind of talk about, like,
Wait, never mind.
you're not gonna gamble.
I'm gonna gamble with Elderbug instead.
What are you wanting from him?
Alright,
Tea?
so, how do you approach this? Gigi's just kind of telling you, like, just some gossip things that she heard thousands of years ago. Like, it's been a long time. Like, these things are irrelevant, but she's, like, talking about, like,
Can I
fashion
join in on their
things.
conversation?
You don't know Gigi.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Where she is.
just like a little bit.
Would-
Because I was like there when
would
you
for the
originally
last
met
section.
her, but I just
Bird?
didn't say anything.
Go in there?
When did you originally
Well,
meet
no.
her?
Would Caleb see Bert go in there?
Caleb would see Bert go in there, but when would you have met her?
I don't think
At the
Caleb-
end.
I don't think anyone met her. I think you literally just opened the door and left.
No, the door opened. I talked to them, and then they're
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Bring me food."
because I think.
And I'm like,
Oh yeah, because I think you were
Gotcha.
doing your own thing. Caleb was probably you were doing something. Everyone was doing very separate things.
I
Everyone
do
was-
believe that Caleb, at the very end of the lore dump, went in there.
Yeah.
Because Caleb, remember, we left Caleb behind in the
Well,
mines.
it
and he
wasn't
was
like the
slowly
very
falling.
end. It was like halfway
Halfway
through because
through.
you called him over.
Would you have talked to Gigi in that time?
I would have acknowledged her presence.
Cool. You know what she looks like.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about her personality, so you kind of walk in expecting like this scholar, and she's just here talking about all the shit like Christine got up to, right? Like there's just,
She's like a
you've
gossipy
been
old lady.
unwillingly brought
all the while.
into like a midlife crisis mom group of one person.
All the while, Bert is trying to drop very subtle hints to try to find out more information about the radio.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
You're in this. Rikeki, how are you gambling with Elder Bug? How are you going to convince him to do this?
Hey, want this lantern?
I have one of those.
Want two of those?
Roll a charisma check.
Oh my god.
With advantage because it's Elder Bug and he's very...
He's, yeah.
It's a scam!
You want two of them?
Well, he's an old man, of course. Is he just scam?
That one's kind of mean sometimes.
That one
Shit,
That one's really
six.
mean.
That'll be a 6.
With advantage.
Oh,
Whoa.
right, with advantage. Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
That'll be a 12 then, which is better than a
Elder
6.
Bugs.
Probably not very high.
Probably not very high. He's like, I mean, I guess so.
That's an I guess. That's legally binding.
He is going to put forward one bag of tea.
Don't know
What
what
Wait,
kind
no,
of
he
tea?
doesn't know what gambling is. He's just gonna, like, want to play.
You have
This
to
is
teach
what-
him the rules.
You have to teach him how to
Dude,
gamble.
teaching someone how to gamble is the best because you can fucking scam the shit out of them so easily. That's all
You're gonna
time.
get a bunch of tea and just hand it over. to
Yeah,
Caleb,
you're gonna get, like, so
here.
much tea.
This is useless
Yeah,
to me.
I'll
I
get-
can probably use like some of
I'll,
it to
I'll
get
take
high.
this.
Yeah. You're gonna teach him how to gamble?
Yeah, I'm gonna teach him how to gamble.
Yeah. He still doesn't understand. But he puts forward, like, a bag of what looks like branches, and he insists it's tea.
Damn.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
I
letting-
feel bad.
It's not like
He's
this
so
one.
eager. He's
I
like,
feel bad. Let's play his game. What do you want to play?
all my family died before I learned any games.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Damn.
He seems fine with this.
Way
Like,
to
this
bring
isn't, like,
that
the
up.
most tragic thing anyone's ever said. He's just like, yeah, my family's dead. I never learned games.
It's just casual.
want to play checkers?
Sure, what's that? You teach
Like-
him how to play checkers. Are you gonna spend, like, the next 3 days teaching him how to play checkers?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm not even gonna gamble him for the other 2 days. I'm just teaching him how to play texture.
Oh.
Textures.
Checkers.
Textures?
And we
yeah,
have
just like you
tea.
gain your texture.
And then Bert is also going to
He's
sleep.
teaching him how
Alright,
to
roll
roll
another
the
wisdom
wisdom
check.
check.
Oh, fuck.
Alright,
Oh my god, 7.
Oh,
With
no!
advantage.
roll with advantage.
What are you looking for?
11.
You go
It's
back.
sleeping.
Oh.
Okay.
You go back. She doesn't seem to notice you this time. She's a little bit more blurry this time around, but she's definitely there.
Okay. Hey, how you been doing?
You don't notice her moving, but all of a sudden she's like really close to you.
Oh god.
And she just kind of
Stranger
blinks,
danger! Stranger danger!
right? Like, it's
Stop
also much harder.
conversing
Like,
with
last time
minor
you
gods,
felt a lot of
please.
the emotions
This
with
is
a lot
minor
more
god.
like clarity. This time they're a little fuzzy. She just kind of seems like curious.
Do not
So-
converse with the eldritch
Okay.
beings.
So, how have you been? So,
You feel like anger and sadness. That's about it. Like she's like she's like the most tragic person you could think of in like fantasy novels.
Oh, poor Bert. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the doctor
Poor Bert is
sympathizing with
sympathy.
someone.
The doctor who has a weirdly tragic backstory, and of course he meets the character who he sympathizes. Oh my god. Okay.
It's also the main antagonist. Other than Drawfair.
So he's just gonna like using his doctoral instincts. He's just gonna like use a form of psychology, being a psychologist.
Yeah, he's like, I use psychology.
I cast psychology.
I'm a doctor. What kind of doctor?
And he's just gonna
Any
try to
doctor
talk-
I need to be.
Try to talk to the Radiants in like working through
Trauma.
trauma.
Oh yeah,
Become the
roll a
Radiant's
charisma check.
therapist.
You just assigned her.
Let's see how good this
You
is.
just assigned yourself that was her therapist.
Accidental therapist. Well, she rolled shit on that.
17.
Oh yeah, no. Here's what happens. Here's what happens.
A little
So you
lounge couch
start
of
just explaining ways to start like dealing with very negative emotions. Bert's gonna end the campaign immediately by like dealing her trauma. You start
Giving her a hobby.
You can't use words. Like you can't understand her words except for like the one as you were waking up. And she's just kind of listening and like occasionally like blinking. You think it's blinking. You're not too sure. She's a bug. She looks
Something's
vaguely
going
like a
on.
moth, but you're not sure. And she just kind of like gets like closer between your blinks. And, like, eventually, like, she's super close. You can barely see most of her. And then she just kind of, like, blinks. And then, like, moves back. All of a sudden, like, but there's, like, a calmness. It's very weird and existential. But, like, you think you might have done something.
Okay, Bert is gonna realize.
Did you just fix the problem?
You're like, okay. Okay, so I think I gotta wake up now. I'll be back tomorrow night.
Do you just
And we
wake
can
up
just keep-
immediately after that?
Yeah. I'll see
Okay.
you tomorrow night.
As you're waking up, you feel like anger when you're saying, I need to wake up now. And she's just like, wait, no. Wait, no.
Oh, great.
Abandonment issues. Again,
Oh,
you're
man. You're gonna have to
not
work through
any
with
more
that in a different
infected.
session.
Okay.
A therapy session. to be
because
specific.
this was very weird. But you said you were going to start going back, right?
So then.
You're not going to roll anymore until you decide you don't want to visit her anymore. But that also runs the possibility of becoming more infected. If you have a very positive interaction with her, there's basically no chance. Right? Like this, she rolled so incredibly low on, like, the opposing wisdom. Like, check to not be therapeutic?
Therapized?
Therapized. She's not going to get therapy. Like, she rolled so low compared to what you had that, like, it wasn't going to. But you are now going to actively run the risk of becoming more infected. And if it is very intense, like, the first time where you sympathized with her,
Would I still have
like,
to roll for the level of connection?
you would roll for the level of connection as just a wisdom. The higher it is this time. Now it's like the opposite. The higher it is, the more connected you are because you're actively trying to do that.
Okay.
So like a nat 20 is like, you are now able to freely move instead of just being there. And you might also hear words.
Okay. So
I think
Bert.
that's the title for this episode. Therapy session.
Therapy sessions!
So Bert is thinking like. He's feeling a bit heroic. He's feeling like maybe I could stop this.
You can't. I'm gonna say this right
That-
now. You're
it's
not
an
going to be, like, this is like millions of, essentially, like, their version of millions of years of, like, just being forgotten by this one skinny, like, pale dude.
Bert doesn't realize all this.
No,
He's
he
still-
doesn't, because
he's
you guys don't have all the
simple-
pieces.
Yeah.
He's a simple drow from the
I know,
Underdark.
right? But, like, this,
He's
I'm
trying to
gonna
fix it
talk
too
with you
soon.
later after this. It's
Yeah.
going to be... We're
And
gonna,
so he's gonna like try to conversate with Gigi
Yeah.
again, but this time he's gonna leave that and he's gonna talk to Elderbug.
what are you going to ask him? You're
He's
gonna
like
talk
playing
to him.
checkers.
He's playing checkers.
So,
Are you gonna sleep at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright, yeah, you're gonna roll that wisdom to see for the inky black void.
while they're doing this, I'll think about what I'm gonna talk to Elderbrook about.
That's a 19.
It's just, you just, like, have, like, a dreamless sleep and then you wake up.
Well, that's disappointing, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't have anything going on when you sleep for some reason. Usually, like, you kind of, like, get, like, fluctuating feelings of, like, coming home. But, like, that hasn't happened because of you.
You're taking away my home.
You're taking my mom away. How could you?
How dare you?
Okay,
Mom, Dad, please.
so
And my corn.
My cord.
Bert's gonna go up to Elderbug. He's like, I don't think I've ever introduced myself.
No.
So, I'm Bert.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Elderbug. I'm the
Gotcha,
youngest of my family.
Okay.
Which is Elder.
It's your turn. I moved up.
Oh yeah. He's like, is this illegal? And like moves the checker piece in like a completely illegal way. He's like, is this legal?
Bert's gonna like
Do
sit
like
down
this one.
next to them.
And I set him up so it's still like, he's got like a good position
Yeah,
on
I
me.
said, okay.
Caleb's now intrigued and just asks, would you guys like some tea while you play this?
Yeah, he just keeps giving you tea. Right, like every time, regardless of whether he wins or loses, which he's been losing, because he's very new at learning checkers. He
I
just
would like to
gives
point out,
Caleb like tea.
I would have thrown a couple of games.
Yeah, he still lost. Like he's so new at this.
Yeah.
But like every time he loses, he'll give Caleb like some tea leaves or branches.
And Caleb just comes back every time giving everyone tea.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah. Alright, and it was Sir,
The two of us
He's gonna be
combined
like,
makes
how
one
long have you been
Albert.
here?
my entire life.
Okay, have you had any experience with the infection at all?
My family went under and then they never came back.
I'm so sorry.
Like he's just like fine with it. He's like, I mean, I've heard a lot of stuff about it. I don't know too much about it because I've been up here my whole life. I don't like going down the well. I don't like climbing chains.
I have never had a
They're not
gambling
fun.
streak this good
Hey,
before.
Bert's just gonna silently watch now.
Cool.
Watch the checkers.
Is this gonna just happen for 3 days? It's just watching Elderbug slowly learn how to play checkers.
So,
Well,
is 3 days
Caleb is like
technically
also
2
trying to
nights,
keep an eye
or-
on drum.
Yeah,
here,
so
just
you're
in
gonna
case
roll
if he
that
passes
other
out.
wisdom check. Because we have
Okay.
like
Like hammering the same spot for a day.
roll another wisdom check for like the second night, unless you're only sleeping once.
Oh.
I'll sleep the second night too.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 19.
It is extraordinarily clear when you come back.
Oh my god.
She just kind of is like, she feels upset at you. You think maybe it's because you left, but you're not sure. What do you get?
15.
It's you have like a dream of like a black room.
More blackness. Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay. So he's gonna start talking through. He's gonna like try the therapy again, and he's gonna try to get an actual response,
Yeah,
like a
alright.
verbal response.
We're gonna do that
out of
charisma. When we're playing.
19. Oh,
You do get a
No.
response.
I have no admin.
You do get a response, and she just kind of goes, "And you?"
Okay, well now I need to know.
Right? Like, just what about you? Like, you're kind of getting that vibe,
Okay.
but like, it's hard for her to like have speak words that like are in your tongue.
Okay.
Interesting.
So she's like kind of learning how to speak
Through you
Yeah.
talking.
through my. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna be like, you might have already known, but I don't come from this world. I'm from another dimension.
She kind of moves her whole body. You think it's a yes?
I'm not actually a mantis. This praying mantis. I'm actually like this thing called a drow.
She just confusion. Like she's just like what? What?
You don't have to worry about that. It's another dimension.
Actually,
So you probably don't got to worry about that. What about you? You got to turn the conversation back to the.
That's a very doctor thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, don't ask questions about this thing.
Hey,
Yeah,
we're
you're talking to a
discussing you
god.
here.
Whoa,
Higher deity.
What is that?
Higher being.
That's a 13 wisdom check to know that you're
Is it an
changing.
opposed?
No, it's just to
Oh,
know
it
that
was
you're
to
changing
check
the
in.
conversation. She's like, gives you a look. You think she knows that you're trying to like do it, but like she's just kind of just doesn't. You don't get anything, which is weird because like when it's this clear, you usually feel like even like small emotions. It's just nothing.
Okay.
Schomburg's losing the tactical
Right.
advantage.
He's losing the technical advantage. Okay, Bert's gonna be a bit worried about this. He's like, I think this was a pretty good session. He's gonna like check an invisible watch.
All right, make a dexterity saving
I think it's
throw.
time to
Oh,
go.
fuck.
It's like, great.
Get the hell out of there. Get the hell out.
That's a 19.
Oh my god!
Okay, you barely missed. Just like it was very small. You know the swords that she throws? It was very small.
oh,
It made of pure light, and it just kind of barely grazed
Uncanny
you.
dodge too.
Does
You
it
didn't.
hit?
It doesn't hit.
Okay, if
he
it
rolled
hits.
high enough. Oh wait, no, I forgot. That's her dex. That's her thing. I need to actually. Okay, yeah, you're fine. That was a
Okay.
9. She has
Thought
a
I
plus
saw
7
a 20, and I was.
to that attack.
It's correct, Bert.
You're fine. But like you.
Doing it
But like, it doesn't seem malicious. It seemed more of like
don't.
a don't leave kind of thing.
Oh, Bert is getting hit in the feels right now.
Like, she's like, I don't know how to make you stay. I'm gonna stab you.
Interesting.
You, like, die.
Interesting.
His
If you die in here, I'll you'll
Bert-
stay, right?
Dear God. Bert's current thought process is, dear
Don't
God, they're messed
try
up.
and therapize higher
He's like-
beings.
Too late.
He kind of he thinks of them as almost like a child. He had like he left the Underdark once
Mhm.
for like a couple years, and he had some experiences out there, and he kind of thinks of them almost like a child
Yeah.
right now in their actions, which is probably not a good thing to
Oh
think
no,
about.
because like she is so smart.
Yeah.
Like, she's just very smart.
Okay.
But you don't notice. You just kind of think of it as like a child, like not wanting to leave, like their
Bert
parent.
thinks-
Like that's kind of probably what you're like thinking of it
Bert
as.
thinks they're naive. He's being naive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When your therapist automatically like.
Staying in character is hard. Do you know how badly I just want to stop this?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
But he hasn't gotten more infected, which means that you wouldn't notice anything.
Which is weird. Because it was a really good connection.
It was a
But-
really good connection. That was for the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
This. Are you leaving now?
Yeah, Bert's waking up.
All
Would
right.
Bert notice that it was a clear sign of attachment issues? Or
I mean, he already knows.
oh,
Like,
then
he
why
got-
hasn't he talked about it?
He's trying. She just can't speak. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw.
Oh.
That's a nat 20.
You're not
Whoa.
any more infected. In fact, like, you're going to have advantage on the next wisdom check to either not go into the Radiance's realm or to go into it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, it's been 3 days. You pass out as Elderbug wins his first ever checkers game. There's
We're
like,
celebrating.
So here's
We're like,
the
let's
thing.
go.
Yeah, so like you
Fun.
all cheer, and Elderbug, having talked to like all of you guys, but also missing original friend Drombeer, is like Drombeer.
It was like,
He's just
John Beer's like walking over to the group as he's like taking a break, and then he's like, yeah, and just collapses.
The excitement was just a bit
Is
too
that
much.
normal?
Bert,
Sure,
can
and
you
I put
help
a
me
blanket over Drum
put him
Bear
into a bed?
and
Oh
put
my
a
gosh.
pillow under
What
his head.
blanket?
Huh?
What
Alright,
blanket?
me and Bert are gonna put him into a bed.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
I don't think there are any
No,
beds left.
I assume there's not really like a check or whether
No, there's not really a check. Elderbug's like, I have a bed.
Bert
Okay.
just like lifts him over his shoulder. It's like, let's go, buddy.
Yeah, you have like a round spider, just like.
Oh wait, shit, bad. Oh fuck. I am incapacitated now. My homunculus servant gains its own free will.
Oh yeah, your homunculus servant.
Here we go.
Your homunculus servant has done nothing
I'm just
but
gonna
completely
grab
eviscerate
all the
a
stuff
crystal
that-
thing
Yeah.
and build. It's just gonna be like, I'm good at building.
It's
I'm just gonna keep.
You grab Drumbeer, I'm grabbing all the
It's in
stuff that
Minecraft.
it dropped.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh,
I
did
presumed that you had something in your hands, considering you were like so focused. and stuff.
Dromvair probably. It's like when you like walk into a room with like an item, in, like with your phone in your hand, looking for your phone. You're like, "Where's my phone?" As you have it.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
just like, "Oh."
Okay, so I'm just gonna grab it and bring along with, and like
Yeah,
put
so,
it
like,
next
you're
to
gonna-
him while he sleeps.
Sleep for like a long time. This is like a long
The
rest.
whole day.
You're gonna sleep for 24 hours.
Dum, dum. Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna take a long rest. Elderbug is like doing laps around the remains of Dirtmouth. Like, I won!
He's doing a victory
He like
lap.
goes up to like you and is like, do you have tea leaves for me? Because I've been giving my tea leaves to
Oh,
the
yeah.
moth.
Yeah, eat that. Some tea because you won.
Give him back a tea leaf.
He's like,
And
he's
you
like,
like a
he's
couple
like,
of
if
the
you
ones that I
win,
spared.
if you lose chess, you must give the closest person tea. And he like doesn't understand gambling.
That's how he learned how to gamble.
He thinks that's what gambling is, and so it's just there. Like,
Oh god, I'd never take this man to Vegas.
He brings only tea leaves. Goes onto the strip and just, whoa, bam! Shit's from 1990.
he just throws a branch that is like ground up into tea. He's like, raw tea, and then like kills a man.
Fuck tea.
So Bert,
Yeah.
Bert. Oh, would
It
everybody
goes
go
one
to
on the
sleep?
calendar
That-
and they're like, it's
Uh,
okay.
yes,
He's
that'd
like,
be
"Wait."
I'm saying this is probably about like after you guys all wake up and Elderberg's like, alright, morning checkers session, and then wins, and so like you guys have just woken up. Driver's gonna probably wake up after about like 8, 9, 10-ish hours. So like you could go on for like another few hours before you have to go back to sleep.
Bert's gonna go to his room
Oh, okay.
and he's going to try to directly speak to the radio.
Oh
Are you going to force you after Drombeer falls asleep or after Drombeer wakes up? This is important because Drombeer is mildly attached to you.
And he's asleep.
You wake up and Bert's just not there anymore.
Does anything happen with my mail? Like,
When you fall asleep, roll another wisdom check to see if like you can connect to it.
12. Wisdom plus 3, so 15.
Yeah. It's just kind of there, and it's just kind of doing, like, the stern mom thing of, like, how dare you stay up for 5 days and ignore me and not pay attention to your needs and put tea in a vial.
Okay, yeah, Bert's gonna
You're
do
grounded.
That was the
Wow.
stupidest thing I've ever
You
seen.
can't wake up.
Like,
Your
just, like,
friends tried taking care of you,
talking
and this
about
is how
the
you treat
stupid
them?
things that you did, and it's like, I'm embarrassed. I'm
So
frankly embarrassed.
Bert's
You
gonna
just
do
see
it while
Grim
Drumbeer's
appear,
asleep.
like,
Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna
talk
go
to me,
and
Dad.
you're going to go back to sleep.
Well, it's kind of like a weird
Oh, you're gonna go into like a meditative
thing.
thing. Alright.
A meditative state.
I'm actually gonna roll for the read.
Commune with God, but God has a knife and actively wants to kill you.
She's not able to make the connection. You would
Okay.
have to actively try, which might put you to sleep.
Bert's gonna try.
Alright, cool. That is once again gonna be wisdom.
Oh, God. Oh.
I'm not liking any of this.
Ooh,
That is a 21.
Alright, so
that's good.
you don't fall
Alright,
asleep.
I'm liking
You
this.
actually like you can kind of feel her because it's your room, just kind of like at the edges, but this isn't her space. This is yours, and you're like, "Oh, I got this!" And just snap, you're in her world. But you also know everything going on in your room at the same time, so that's how you know you're awake. And she's just kind of there, and it's like, "Hi."
Oh, what's up?
Wait, so
You you feel more emotions, and she's like, as if like she didn't expect you to be able to hear those words.
You're like, oh, hello, you're talking now. You're like, this is good. This is good progress.
Yeah.
This is good progress. We just ignore the fact that you
Well, he's not actually gonna say that.
Like, she's just, like, this entire time, she's just been saying different things. This was the first time she decided to say hi, like a normal person. She's been saying, like, other things. You hear this kind of, like, high-pitched noise. You think it might be her trying to talk. She's like loud, high-pitched noises, and then just, what?
Can I like try to focus in on those?
like tuning a
That
radio.
would be, I'm gonna say that one is Arcana. It's an
Ooh,
Arcana
an
check.
Arcana check.
Oh.
First one.
Yeah,
That's the first one.
And how? Wow.
16 flat.
Yeah, you're able to focus really hard, and you actually feel like
Your Arcana's dope.
you don't ascend at all, but like your mind in this room that you know so intimately that it's basically like you've ascended in this room, like shifts slightly in this very hyper specific state, and you're able to not only understand what she's saying but speak it in this one moment.
Ooh. Okay, Bert's gonna take advantage of this and try to ask, have a personal conversation.
More therapy sessions.
More
Yeah.
therapy sessions.
I'm texting Ashton this, and he's like, I will choose the title. I said, you're gonna choose therapy session.
Okay.
I kind of want to text him right now and be like, you're choosing therapy sessions.
All of us just text him at once saying, "You're choosing therapy session."
I'm not going to do that because we're using my phone to record.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
no,
like-
that's a better idea.
That's a better idea.
Okay.
What are you
So-
going to ask her?
Ooh, I'm trying to think of a question. Okay, Bert's gonna ask. He's gonna be very stern in it.
Ooh.
He's gonna ask, why do you hate the Pale King?
He made them forget me.
Who's them?
My children.
What the hell?
Oh, you didn't know that the moth are technically the Radiance's kids?
You're like, okay, he's gonna be like, the moths?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's why she vaguely looks like a moth.
Yeah.
Why do you think he would do that?
Power. Our power grows the more we're remembered.
Ooh. Okay, Bert knows the source of their power now.
Make it forget you shrink ray.
Okay.
Uses the memory gun from Gravity Falls. There's everyone. No problem solved, guys.
Walks up, punches God.
Well, I think we're making great
Well, I think
progress in this session.
you would probably do the opposite.
That'd be
Because
a
you're like,
therapy
but a
session.
poor baby. And she's like, I'm thousands of years old.
Okay, it's just gonna be another series of conversation.
Are there any specifically poignant ones? Because otherwise she's gonna give very vague answers. Because she thinks you just know things. Because again,
Okay.
she hasn't interacted with people outside of forcing them to die and live in her memory. The infection for a long time, so she doesn't know that people don't know things. Kind of the exact opposite of Trumper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
I expect everyone to know everything at all times.
If they don't, they're stupid.
They don't, I'll just tell them.
He's going to ask one question of, do you know where the Pale King might be?
Discord has
Discord notification.
Drummer loses his mind.
So it's like,
Just a little
Are you-
drop down
or I guess,
notification comes on all over.
Are you-
I'm sorry, I gotta answer this.
searching for the Pale King. Using this infection. Are you trying to infect the Pale King?
I cannot infect my own kind, but I can infect his people. Well, no, she doesn't say that. She's like, I cannot hurt my own kind, but I can hurt his people.
Malicious.
In family fighting.
But is it their fault?
Yes.
Why?
They forgot me. She sounds very monotone. You can feel like she's absolutely livid that you're not connecting these dots, and also that, like, this, what you think, again, is a worm with a fork hat did this to her. Like, she's pissed.
Oh my god.
This worm with a fork hat did a lot of psychological damage to our
worm
friend
is
here.
such a
Fucking
jerk.
worm!
She's like, I don't...
Bert's now getting the idea.
Wait,
that we
do
should
you actually
kill
say this worm is causing you so much damage?
He's gonna think it. You're like,
She's-
worm.
Damn it.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with this worm?
She's too
God, this
angry
worm's a
to
dick.
really...
How does this worm have so much power? Okay.
Honestly, she'd probably love that you're using the worm, what she thinks is with a Y. Like, kind of so casually instead of, like, with reference, and she's like, yes, why? Not even thinking anything else.
You're using an R.
No, an O. It's an O versus
Oh,
a
you
Y.
placed. I thought I was replacing the R with the Y.
No.
Okay.
Worm.
Boing. That damn wine.
She's Boston. She's from
The
Boston.
damn wine's at it again.
Ingredients is from Boston now.
The damn worm! This damn worm! He took my people!
He made my children forget me.
You gave him dementia.
Shifts to a southern accent.
Them damn near pale king.
Oh my god.
I'm just a simple
Alright.
doctor.
King.
What's more southern than a drow? I mean, you're like down.
Literally.
Down south.
Okay. Kinda. Bert wants to try to figure out.
Man, that's a good song.
What?
It's gonna be stuck in my head now.
What? I'm confused.
I'm trying to word this.
Devil went down.
Oh
to
yeah, that
Georgia.
song. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm trying to word it correctly.
Commit murder.
Oh yeah, this might be the one campaign where the way you word things is like so important.
The one campaign? I'm pretty sure that's like true in every campaign.
I
Don't
know,
wanna
but
say
this
the
one
wrong
is like
thing.
even more so.
Yeah.
It's like every
Just
again
infected half the population.
worm with a fork hat.
Yep.
Like this is insane.
Opposed to a worm with a spoon head.
Okay.
I didn't.
Well,
know
a
that.
spoon is like
So
dull.
he's gonna. No,
I'm
he's
more
gonna
scared of
ask.
spoons.
Do you know
Smush my
how
spoons.
he
Scoop
made
people's
them?
eyes out.
Made your children
Poke
forget you?
people's eyes out with a fork.
It sends a message when you see.
He forced
Hold on, you
himself
just
to
reminded
shine
me of
brighter
something. I
than
need to show
do.
you a picture of a tactical sport.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like, if you're stabbing someone with a fork, it's like,
A king shine brighter than light itself. That is so okay.
You're like, I don't understand what you're talking about. She's like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's
There's
also gonna
gotta be
add.
some-
She
wow.
gave them thought.
that thing is like.
He gave them thought that they shouldn't, that they never should have had.
Head
I
empty.
see the tactical fork, Markiplier.
The tactical shovel has so many uses.
Including eating ice cream. Anyways, away from tactical spoons and shovels and Markiplier.
Back to
Okay.
therapy.
What's your play, therapist?
Oh my god. Therapy's hard.
Yeah, especially when you're
From
talking
minor
with a
god
god.
to therapist. You're like Barbie. You're doing it all.
Yeah, who better to be a therapist to a
Birthday.
god than a minor god?
You're like that one dude who was first a doctor, then a marine,
Oh, and
then an astronaut.
Oh my god, it's like Dr. Lobato, but weird.
Oh my god.
And nice?
We can just say that, like, both the doctors in this party have faked their doctorates.
Oh no,
Earn an
there's
official
no,
doctorate.
Yeah.
and there's no
Neither
doubt about that.
I mean, Drummer literally signed his own, like, papers. And everyone's like too
Bert just
afraid to
doesn't
say
have a
it.
document to show. He's
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, I help people. I'm a doctor. I mean,
People don't question it when they're in trouble.
Yeah, he's like, I slap them pretty hard. Their limbs grow back. It's fine.
Like slap them and they get better.
oh
The
my
slap
God.
of healing.
Ooh. Okay,
You could always
session
just
feels like
exit
a
the
fever
trance.
that could do bad things though.
That could do bad
It's
things.
going to do bad things. You're talking with a god, bro.
Not just any god.
This is like the
Like-
Why'd you roll?
A higher
so
being.
Doesn't matter.
the strongest connection Bert's had, so he's worried.
And you don't have to wake up, you just have to come out of the trance
Yeah,
whenever
trance.
you want. Like, you're not, like, feeling the pull of awakeness.
Okay, Bert, as he's continuing to ask questions, he's going to ask slightly more trivial questions, and he's going to try to slowly disconnect and make
God.
it seem like it's just losing connection, not active
Oh,
choice.
sorry, I'm losing connection.
You say while in front of her.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, roll deception.
This is gonna be
Oh, you're trying to
Oh, yeah,
deceive
against
God.
I'm trying to deceive a god. 11.
Oh, fuck.
That was an...
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh!
Bad time.
She's not gonna like you.
Casts death.
I think you might have to roll a dex saving throw.
Actually, no, what's your
What?
wisdom? What's your wisdom?
Total or
Yeah, total.
14?
Cool, ooh.
My passive was
What do I want to use? I'm gonna use this.
Bad time.
Your hair.
Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, my hair's fucking
Feel
red
that,
dry.
just, like,
that
messed it up
shard
and
of
split it.
like,
It's like
that
that
sword made
color.
of pure light that missed you by a lot. It goes straight into your head.
Youch!
Oh.
That's a
You're gonna
story.
take 5
Everybody's
points
like,
damage from that,
"Ooh."
but that's not what happens.
but-
What happens is you actually have, you know, all of the like random like sigil stuff that's like hiding the Hollow Knight is like the seal of binding, but like weird. You have that, like kind of in, like carved into your horns, and in the center, is the higher being word for radiance. You have been marked by a higher being.
Fun.
Drummer
She
should see
can
this
now
and
call
be
you into her realm whenever she wants.
Oh, man. Okay.
But she also has a really bad sense of time, so if she wants to call you in at a specific point in time, she'll have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. You can also resist,
Okay.
which would be like an opposing wisdom.
You're kind of narcoleptic now.
Yeah, you have narcolepsy. God.
God narcolepsy.
God.
Go to sleep, bitch.
You're.
Sometimes it like works.
Go to
Sometimes
sleep,
it's
I
like
wanna talk.
delayed. Anyways, this
It's
whole
time for your
encounter
daily
took
talk.
5 hours. You're still asleep.
Okay.
So that was what the other rolls were for, to kind of be like,
What time?
oh, so, like, what's gonna happen? We're gonna talk about what exactly this means later, right?
Oh man.
And you, like, that scares you so much that you kind of, like, break out of it. You don't notice because it's on your face.
But he's in his room.
Is
But
it
he's in his-
physically shown?
It is a change to your body, so you could roll a perception check with advantage to see if you
it's
notice.
not to know if I know. It's to know if people would see it.
They would need to look pretty close, but like it's definitely there,
Okay.
right? Like
Great.
all of you guys would probably, when you see him, you probably roll a perception check to see if you notice, but it's going to be pretty high because it's like not painted or anything.
So since he took a hit, Bert is going to try to see if there's any damage to himself.
Yeah, so that's going to be a perception check with advantage.
Where it hurt.
17 plus 2, 19.
Yeah, you know, like she carved things into your like
Into
like
mask
this part
thingy.
into the mask thingy. right? You didn't get more infected because that was what she was planning to do, was to, like, basically make you into, like, a lightning rod for herself.
Ooh.
Ow.
Oh, yeah. But you now, like, that was what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bert is gonna be like, oh, shit.
Well, it was fun knowing you, Bert.
Oh, that therapy session did not go good.
I think we took a step backwards
Yeah,
last
I think
time.
we'll have to meet again next week, see how everything goes.
Whenever you want this time,
Oh,
because
Yeah.
your
But, like, again,
patient
she-
now controls you.
Is literally within, like, thousands of bugs, which I still need to figure out how that whole thing is gonna affect. They'll probably still attack you because she's a salty bitch.
And you fucking left.
Let my goons kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, so but she's also a god and doesn't understand, like, death as in, like, beat you up, and more death as in I've been forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll figure some possible ideas out and then we'll talk about
Okay.
that stuff. Yeah,
Bert's
anyways,
gonna go back
are
up.
you gonna go back up and you're gonna wait for
Yeah.
Younger to wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all of you guys roll your perception checks to see if you noticed.
Me
You
as well?
as well.
Okay, so I
Because
wake
you're like,
up.
you wake up and
you
you're
wake
Like
up.
a
like, you
soap
see
part for
everything.
you? You've done that so many
What the
times.
fuck
We
am
didn't
I?
talk about that. Nat
Was that
20!
16
Nat 20?
with
Oh,
Yeah!
God.
What is
I
this?
noticed, right?
Perception, so 16, 19.
19, nat 20. What do you get?
Oh,
It's not good, but I can't find. Hold on.
what is your...
Perception, I think, is linked to wisdom.
Yeah,
So,
hold on.
it's
I just
your-
gotta
your
pull
wisdom.
up my character sheet.
Oh my god.
So unless
it's
you
my
have, like-
investigation, that's really good.
Unless you have a bonus.
Is it gonna be like 11? Or...
Well, what's your wisdom modifier? Because unless you have a bonus.
It's like that.
11. Okay.
Okay. I called it! Cool. You think something's off, but you think it's probably just because, like, Bert came back and, like, you're like, it's whatever. You notice, you kind of like, where the fuck am I? And you see Bert, and you see just etching in him.
What's
And
the-
you, because you can read any language that you see, you know that the word radiance is, like, written.
And I know what radiance because we've been told.
Yeah. You see this, you can't, I'm gonna say that you can read it, that it's called the Radiance. And you know that this is in some weird tangential way connected to you.
I'm gonna go to Bert and
Wow.
be like, where the fuck did you get that?
I'm gonna go up to Bert and be like, what the fuck is
what do you
this?
mean?
What's on your
asking-
face?
What's on your face?
It's fun, like, hostile questions.
Smacks Bert multiple times in
Bert,
the
what
face.
happened to you?
What
I
are
would
you
like
talking
to,
about?
because I'm seeing it
You have a
first.
marking on
etching.
it. It says
Yeah.
the
Because they're
radiance.
doing it,
Yeah,
I want to
we
be
can
like,
roll an
what is
investigation.
it? Yeah,
You
so
can
I'll
roll
do
an
an
God, the
investigation
ball
if you're
shot,
actually
the
looking.
light.
Can
Why
Bert-
does it
can
feel
Bert-
so familiar?
Can Bert roll a deception check?
Yes.
9. You'd be like,
Oh yeah, I see it.
what are you
I got a
talking about?
27.
What's
So
Yeah.
the radiance? What's the radiance? Is it like an opposed?
You're like,
I'm trying to deceive them.
The etching on your
no,
head.
because here's
so you kind of are
Those are
like,
cool
what's
tats, man.
the
Or like-
radiance?
I'm gonna go, Bert. You told us about the radiance. You can't bullshit your way out of this one.
To be honest, GD never told him the name. I don't think he did.
Oh
She
no,
did.
she
I'm
didn't. You've
'cause she
seen
would.
her before. You think that this could have been the Radiance, but you're really hoping it's not.
And
Like, you ignored all the writing on the wall because you're like, maybe this is just some other thing. It's not related.
you got
Maybe
a
it's
name
something
tag
else.
that says, "Hello, my name is the Radiance," and you're like,
It's probably
name's Steve
someone
now.
else, right?
Yeah, hey,
And
Bert.
now you're being faced with the fact that you tried to put the Radiance through therapy and it
Okay.
failed really bad.
hey,
But
Bert,
now you're
it
her
says-
permanent
says-
therapist.
Says
Yeah.
radiance on your face.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't there when I was. I don't have a watch on. But I mean, how long ago was I?
checks
asleep? How long
all
was I
8
asleep?
limbs. Yeah, I don't have a watch.
24 hours.
Was I asleep for 24 hours?
No, it's
No.
9.
Oh, 9?
Elderbuck's like, what? No! Like,
Oh.
I thought it was actually...
Nobody can lie about time when they've been around Elderbug, because Elderbug's like, has it been? I thought it was 9!
Yeah.
So it's like...
I'm like,
Always trust Elderbug with time.
fuck.
Elderbug's really
How long
good
was
with
I
time
awake?
with tea.
5 days.
Not so
Oh.
much with checkers, but he did.
Only
just-
5 days.
I thought it was...
Okay.
Oh, I guess it was fine.
That's nothing.
No.
That's nothing.
But I'm more concerned about Bert.
Same here.
No, because I feel connected to the writing.
I'm concerned with that. I'll talk with that later. So, what were you doing while I was asleep or zombied?
Talking to God.
You got to say it like really quickly, kind of quietly.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Talking to God.
Say that, but slower.
Sorry, slower, please. Yeah, I'm going to, in one of my hands, hold an action. I'm going to hold the nightmare nail.
Oh!
And I'm gonna...
Hello? Hello?
That's not God. That's like his brother, I think.
Oh, that's fine.
God on speed.
That's fine. Okay. Love you, bye.
What?
My ride's gonna be late.
Oh,
So,
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we are in this is a thing.
So, I'm gonna slap him with nightmare nail. I'm scared. I don't like that side. I don't like that side. But I'm gonna, like...
You need to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, they're right here. Yeah. What was that?
That's painful. 4. Plus
Ooh.
nothing, because I don't know if the nightmare nail has a bone. Oh, no. So, yeah, a 4. I don't like how you're checking your fucking cards. That's never a fucking good thing.
It's fine.
Oh.
You don't
No.
read any thoughts, though. Actually, what happens... Again, Glyph of Warding, that actually... The thing...
I'm sorry,
like,
with a warning?
No, not Glyph of Warding. The Hollow Knight.
Okay.
Glyph of Warding.
Oh.
The Hollow
Okay.
Knight one.
I was about to cry.
You see the, like, etching, like, light up. Not the word, but, like, the etching,
itself.
like, lights up and, like, surrounds him as you try and do that, and he just kind of goes, ding.
Interesting. Okay, that's not
You
good.
can try again?
Nah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going
I'm
to...
no expert, but I do believe Bert just got a promotion from minor god to like
I think this is
pseudo-god,
technically,
like,
you're
God,
like, technically,
underling.
you're
God in
acting
training.
like an unwilling cleric, but you haven't taken the level yet.
Or the oath.
oh
Yeah,
my God.
by the way, you only are going to level up after this. Only you. Just you.
Okay.
Only you.
So
Only
yes,
Bert.
Bert is the only one who levels up this turn.
Yeah. You can level up in Rogue. You can also take one in Cleric or Paladin or Warlock, but we can talk about that later.
Oh, fun! You have the option to multi-class now.
You have a very interesting and weird opportunity to multi-class. You could also just not.
Based multi-class.
Okay. Can I put my hand on Bert? Does anything like push blast my arm?
Okay. Are you going to try and focus the Nightmare Nail into a different hand?
No, I'm not messing with the nightmare nail. I'm just gonna touch him.
The Nightmare Nail kind of comes up. You need to make another attack roll. 'Cause
Fuck!
it is acting out.
Would I be able to tell when I like move my hand if the nail tries to reach?
The
If it
nail
moves?
is just moving everywhere.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
You
yeah.
can roll an intelligence check to see if you can, like, predict its movement.
Okay, I'm just because I don't think I would just be like I'm gonna touch him because usually the nail hasn't attacked itself.
No, like...
That's not usually what
no.
happens.
This is sibling infighting.
Ooh,
Nat
that's a
20.
20.
So yeah, I hit.
Critical touch.
Explodes Bert.
Critical touch.
Alright, you're gonna do 2d8.
Oh!
Damage.
Oh!
That-
Shit! I'm sorry, Bert. Oh God! 2. Okay, 6 and 2.
8
So 8
damage.
damage. Woo!
Yeah, that's psychic damage.
I'm just giving you a really bad migraine.
My God.
I'm sorry, Bert.
No, what happens is you hear anguished screaming in your brain. It's not the radiance. It is something you've never heard before. And by anguished, I mean it's trying to kill you.
What the fuck did you just do?
Oh god. So do I notice that my nail fucking jumps at him?
Yeah, because it kind of just like appears for a moment and disappears.
Okay. That's the final straw.
You're like going back into meditative state. All right, listen.
Can I make a check to see if the nightmare nail is inside my body right now and is trying
You
to kill
can't
me?
sense anything wrong with you, but you can make a perception. Like, it's not in you. I'm going to say this. It doesn't jump from you. That's only in Defense of Nightmare Nail, which has a very specific condition.
yeah.
Like, has a very specific set of conditions that need to be met, which are for a reason. This is more, it's just really pissy because it's like a little brother and a little sister who hate each other, seeing each other, and, like, one of them going in for a punch.
Ooh.
Like, that's kind of, like, the thing that's happening. You're currently vessels for sibling infighting.
That's a 19.
To see if
Perception check. Just
it's not in you.
dope.
So I'm
that was
my
just-
my entire thing was I'm trying to hold on to Bert.
You
so
can
is it
force
just
the
like
nightmare nail to like
into
go into like a separate
Okay.
arm because you've been able to do
Yeah.
that.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have one of my arms out onto the distance and keep attacking with it, so to keep it occupied in one arm, so it can't fucking move.
Okay,
Out of the
I
way.
imagine Rikiki just like
I'm like-
sitting on tea, like watching, just like, and then
like,
turning to like Elder Bug
I
is
was
like,
just like,
"Hey,
what
this is
the-
great. You want to play checkers?"
Bert, where did you get those etchings from?
He's like, I'm confused. I'm gonna play checkers.
So they're at the back.
Like some
Okay.
headphones on so I don't have to listen to these bitches.
He's like really reluctant to say anything.
I need to know.
No,
I would like to know.
I talked to a god.
I know that part.
Yes,
You said that earlier.
yes. Did this
Yeah.
god fucking stab and right on your face?
Okay.
More
Wow.
specifically, how can I talk to that god? Because I have multiple questions.
oh, we have fans.
Hello.
Hi.
People.
People are here.
The people
Yeah.
who live here. It's crazy.
Okay.
My
Lots of
goodness.
people are still here.
Yeah.
You guys finishing
Mom,
up or
yeah, we're finishing up.
So,
Well, don't mind us.
Mhm.
I went into a dream, and they reached out to me, and I talked to them. They don't seem that bad.
What do you mean by that?
This is
They're
a
just-
trauma reaction.
They're
What are you
just
talking about?
lonely. And then in the most recent session I had with them,
Session.
Session.
they threw a thing at me. It hit me, and now this is here.
So they stabbed you in the face. But they don't seem that bad, but they
It's,
stabbed you in the face.
well, it's because I tried to leave.
That leaves more questions.
That leaves more question and more concern.
I am going to cast Lesser Restoration on Bert because I'm very concerned. Does anything get can I tell?
Nothing seems to react with that specific
Interesting.
spell.
I'm going so on his mask, it's like an etching.
It's
so
like
it's
an-
etched into
It's
the
etched
mask.
into specifically the horns and where the radiance is kind of connected.
So is it like an actual divot? Like, is it actually charred out of the mask?
Yeah, it's actually carved out.
Okay, so with most things that Dromver does not like, he's going to try to brute force his way through it. Dromver is going to, with the hand that is not currently stabbing, I'm going to grab Bert's face and cast Mending on the mask and try
Absolutely nothing
to...
happens.
Okay, I
Right.
figured, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna slide you over so I can access
I think
my
Gus
computer.
is still in there.
Oh, yeah. He's totally still in there.
He can.
Okay. So, and he's just gonna, as he casts Mending and nothing happens, he's just gonna keep talking as he keeps his face on, or his hand on Bert's face. Like, okay, I can't fix that. I don't know how to fix that.
Have you tried tape?
I haven't tried tape yet.
Elder Bug's just like, what's tape?
It's like, you heard of glue?
No.
It's sticky.
Okay. So it's like
Oh, got it.
sticky stuff, and it's like on like a piece of paper,
It just is like,
and it
like,
can like
oh my goodness.
it can affix things to stuff like
People if you use enough of it, you can stick people
He
up
like
walls.
looks like the secrets of the world have just been opened to
There's
him.
like really heavy tape that people like use for like repairing things like temporarily
I thought
before
you
they
were
can
about
do
to
other
say,
Yeah,
stuff.
people can't see the expressions I'm making, but I'm mimicking everything that Elderbug, every face that Elderbug can make it
Yeah.
of just like.
Okay. Then I'm gonna. Jean-Ver is gonna.
He's gonna freak when I tell him
Jean-Ver
about
is going to.
toasted.
So is the knife still fucking just?
It's still doing the
it's still
thing
freaking
because
out.
technically you're still its wielder. You control
Okay.
No, he's
like
gonna freak when I
most
tell
of
him
one
about coffee.
when it like comes out, but like when it's not doing anything, like you can like it'll just do its own thing.
Okay.
It's kind of like a small child, except it's a
Well,
part
I'm about
of
to
a
go
god.
fucking beat this young child into submission.
Oh.
I'm going to be like, okay, Bert, we'll talk about this later. I have a child to kick the ass of.
What?
I'm gonna
Why?
walk outside and close the door behind me. Wait, where am I? Oh, there's my tower. I'm going to walk over to it and notice that my forge and my workshop are done. I'm like, I love tired me. And I'm gonna walk inside, and I'm going to go into my workshop, and I'm going to. Why am I forgetting that one thing that I wanted to work on?
Bert's gonna follow, by the way. He's gonna think about the child.
We're just gonna be like, I'm worried.
I'm going.
Whoa.
Bert, hold on.
I'm gonna like.
It's like a
I have more
train.
questions. What do you know
concerned.
what it does? The little.
No,
Elderbug and Rikiki
No
follow
clue.
still playing
If you know what it
checkers.
does, tell me.
I don't know.
As soon as you figure it out, tell me, please.
I have a personal mission to
I
find.
will.
Oh yeah,
bodies
I'm gonna
for
remind you,
Elderbug.
Caleb is a moth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would.
Oh yeah, I know. So I'm like, oh, not this world.
Okay, so
What is happening?
Different dimension.
as
From here, don't do that.
So as soon as I'm gonna take out one of the crystals, or
Yeah.
not take out because my bag of holding is actually currently empty. I'm gonna walk to the back area, like the yard that I
yeah.
have. So I have my main shop, my workshop, my forge, and then my yard. I'm gonna walk into my yard and go over to my crystals and just grab a fuck ton of them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make this nail very angry in a minute. So I'm going to also would why am I forgetting her name?
Milo?
Yeah, Mila.
Yeah.
Has Mila mined any more crystals?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, cool.
She keeps just there's like a pile in the corner of your shop that just has like crystals in there because she keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Every day that you were asleep, she like left to mine and then would come back and
back.
just be like, and here.
And-
And then go back down.
Okay.
She probably sleeps somewhere.
Somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to. How many crystals? Can I fit one crystal into each of my hands?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. I'm going to sit down, so I have all 8. I'm going to fill all of them with the crystals, and I'm going to force corrupt all of them by casting them with light.
Oh yeah, the nightmare nail.
And then-
Like once again, because you made that really strong connection, it's just screaming.
Wait, Bert followed.
Yeah, Bert.
I shut my door and locked it. I would shut my door and
Oh,
lock
fine
it.
then.
Yeah.
You're just
Oh,
there,
I
like
need to be
being
alone.
sarcastically, like, "All right, fine then, commit child abuse."
Gladly. I'm gonna completely just.
That's more than just child abuse.
Is
You're
Caleb
like
gonna
making a
sense the
bomb
light?
right now.
What? Is Caleb gonna
That's
sense the light?
That would be
that's something else. It's not child abuse. It's
Excusez-moi?
everything but child abuse, basically.
That's
I'm just committing. Like,
13.
Yeah, you can feel
War
like there's
crimes.
definitely light magic in there.
What the fuck?
Oh, you haven't told Drombeer that there's just light magic, like, kind of low-key oozing out of Bert right now, who's just like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
It's,
Oh, yeah,
I'm more
I failed my
concerned
check.
about
you
the
can make a
symbol.
separate check.
Yeah, I will.
I have
If
been
you want to.
marked by a god, seemingly.
Okay.
So that's kind of.
So, as I have all the crystals like turn into the red, or what color is it now?
Because it's just light, and you didn't try to make a homunculus,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is what happened last time.
When it changed.
It's just
The
like
orange
orange
man.
juice.
Orange juice. I'm communing with the god of orange
at some
juice.
point-
Knocks
you
on the
need
door.
to, like-
What the fuck are you doing?
At some
with,
point,
like,
you need
light
to try
in
to
there?
open this up like a Coke and then go.
Okay.
That'd be so funny.
Okay.
Drinks the ring.
Your daily dose of.
Okay, either it would kill you or you would kill it,
Yeah.
or it would just turn into like strawberry smoothie.
You can't
Danimal's
drink
strawberry
you can't-
yogurt.
You
And
can't drink orange juice. It'll just bring strawberries.
now that do I know if this these crystals are making, so I know that it's making this nail very agitated. What other things can I glean from it? Like,
That
how
would
does
be
the
another.
nail
That would be
feel?
an Arcana check.
Arcana, yay!
Another one.
15, and that's a 18.
You can tell that this is definitely also god magic.
Okay, cool.
Like, this is just pure god magic.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this is the same kind that came out of Bert the one time that he was starting to become infected in the Crystal Peaks.
Okay, and I
Right?
slapped the god out
And
of
you
him.
slapped the god out of him. This is the same thing that, like, is literally making the other things infected.
Okay, interesting. So the orange juice is angry.
Yeah.
The nail is angry.
Everything's angry with
Everything's angry.
That's usually what happens to Dromfair. Dromfair, so I do... Can I tell that this nail is obviously like a presence of God?
Yeah.
Okay. Dromfair, kind of thinking, and with the last interaction that we had, Dromfair is still very agitated with the nail, in the kind of sense where it's like, okay, you don't tell me what I can and can't do, or can and can't understand. He's stubborn
They're
to
trying
a
to
fault.
out-parent each other.
Yes.
But, like, bad parenting.
Yeah, oh, very much so. I'm trying to literally nuke the damn thing out of me. At this point, I'm going to try and push the fucking nail out of my body. I'm like, fuck this shit. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. Dromfair is gonna get drastic if he needs to. He's pissed. So pissed, in fact.
What are you doing?
Dromfair's gonna make bad
Every time you're about to make a roll, I get slightly more scared.
Yeah, what are you
Because
gonna
it's
do?
out of nowhere.
Okay, so
Yeah.
At least your character
after...
doesn't have like an anxiety disorder like mine.
You do have anxiety.
I'm giving you the space.
Yeah.
So Dromfair, he's going... After, it's kind of like where you're angry at someone to the point where you're like, you know what? My like outward expression of anger is not as much as my inward expression of anger. I need to get worse, and so I'm going to end the corruption on the crystals, drop them to the ground, walk out back into my yard, and grab the giant fucking crystal, the one that almost just killed everyone in this damn town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag it into my shop. I'm going to empty my shop of living creatures.
You're like, tick, tick, go.
Go. I'm going to I'm gonna end all of my enchantments, which means all your guys' weapons are in like your ring. All of a sudden, lose their magical effects. I am going to reopen the crystal. I'm going to jump inside of it, close it behind myself. I'm going to corrupt it, and then I'm going to just exist in here for a while. And
Are you marinating yourself?
You gotta
I'm
go?
literally just trying to annihilate the nail. I'm trying to essentially, like, push in on it like a star. I'm trying to annihilate the
We
fucking...
have to use it against the pale.
Yeah, I don't care if someone else can grab it.
I can't.
I know you can't.
I don't think he can.
I don't
anymore.
think he can either. We'll find a way. Drumbear...
Rikiki's too incompetent.
Here's what happens. You summon Grim. And that's where we're gonna end. Alright, thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure as a DM. Yeah, we'll see you all next time.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, yep, that. Goodbye.